None of
We are
you actually
live.
fucking heard that song.
Welcome to the
Right, you're
off-brand
too young.
archives of the Book of Halter. This game is rated M for a mature audience, as it contains violent actions, coarse language, sexual references, and mild drug use. If you or your child should not wish to watch this, please click off the video. With that said, we return. Also, the first thing that I thought about when you were singing that song was Spider Bite. Black Bear.
I figured you would, but it's the wrong one.
I know, but it has the same sort of speedy
It's got the same
start.
BPM. That's what it is.
Yeah. Anyway, Silver, one other thing you find here, is something that you know was not in the Untamed Lands beforehand. So, to each of you who are in the office, you can see a wooden box.
Arcade check.
Sure.
What is this wooden box?
This wooden box has got has some words on it that seems to be called where is it? I had it written down somewhere, and of course I've forgotten to save it, most likely.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. I got 14.
It is mundane. There's no magic on it.
I opened the box.
You open the box. Firstly, I don't remember what it's called.
What's in the box?
What's in the box? I just gotta get the name.
In the box is just a note saying if you read this, you like Gen 2 My Little Pony.
Ew.
I forgot we leveled up.
Oh
Yes,
shit!
indeed.
Well, technically, it wouldn't do anything to me. So
Yet. You
I have a
would
question.
increase your health, but that's all.
Oh wait, I need a roll for increased health. What do I roll again?
What's the health of a warlock?
Oh, I use a warlock kick die, right?
Yes. Since you're leveling up warlock.
So I don't use sorcerer. I think it's a D8.
Well, no fucking change then, because they're both D8. Or no, I think.
Yeah, it's a
Sorcerer may
D8.
have been D6, but nevertheless.
So I roll for warlock at D8.
You just roll 1d8.
And if
And
you get
of
below,
course, if you roll below average,
you take average.
I happened to
below.
get an 8.
So do I get 4?
Yes.
Okay.
I happened to get an 8. So my health is now 85.
I have
Wait,
rolled
you're-
average on my fucking hit die rolls every single fucking time except twice.
Wait, your druid uses a die of 8?
Yep.
Oh, damn.
That's what druids do. Pretty sure.
Is it sorcerers only? The wonder sorcerers are always so low on health. What's a wizard's hit die?
Probably also a D6.
Should be in.
Yeah,
Here.
1d6.
So the whole reason why I decided to do this is because one of you was complaining about this.
About what?
Wooden box's name, Celestial Standard Cigars.
Oh. Guy pocket.
Hold the fuck up. No,
Silver's here.
you may not. This motherfucker. This is the. You motherfucker.
Well, technically, I opened
boy.
it, so.
This motherfucker literally said no to cigars and I started the campaign. Forgot about it until like the conversation came up again because he was like, "Oh, does your character smoke?" And I'm like, "No, you don't have cigars in the game." They're like, "Oh, I don't," and I'm like, "No, you vetoed it in the beginning." He's like, "Oh, okay. Well, do you want cigars?" I'm like, "You vetoed it. I'm just playing with it." And he's like, "Okay." And then now he brings in cigars.
Well,
Yes.
also, I want to say dibs.
This one. No, the fuck you do not claim dibs.
Yeah, I called it universal. You never called dibs. I called dibs, and I opened the box first.
I am your patron.
and
I already
you haven't,
have dibs.
Anything you call dibs on, he has dibs on.
Solar
I'll
Solar just seeing you two just
I am
slowly
talking to you,
slides it
Atsuki,
away.
by the way.
Solar just seeing you two fucking quick joke. Solar seeing you two argue, slides it away from you guys,
I want the
puts
weed.
it into his bag. We're not having a situation where this could be the Book of Our Darkness, except with cigarettes.
This is not
Weed. Wait, there's a cigarette.
Good cigars.
Cigars. Apologies. Cigarettes and cigars are two very different things.
Okay.
Yes.
Wait, this is a cigar. Never mind. You can take it.
Okay.
Celestial.
I heard the
standard
word
cigars.
celestial, so I wanted to pocket it.
You
I'm getting
fucking
a fucking
idiot.
aneurysm.
You're not
Ryder,
even...
you planned this, didn't
What?
you? Because
Yes.
you knew what Zero would be like.
Nah.
Uh,
These are
what-
genuine, some of the best cigars in the Equestria Kingdom's market.
Okay, so where are they at? Where do we find them?
Where do you find them?
Are they in? Yes, are they in Deathlock's office?
Yes. And there's 8 of
Wait,
them.
does that
It
mean-
looks like there should have been 12.
Yeah, I could probably order.
What undead necromancer needs a smoky?
Well, probably a cool necromancer.
My best guess is he became a lich relatively recent.
Maybe, maybe not. Or someone else was with
Of
him.
course, the relatively is a very strong thing there.
Yeah.
In comparison to
If you
many
do
others.
wish to investigate the office, you won't need a roll investigation check. You do find logs about who he was talking with, and at some point you do see a log about him ordering new cigars that are used in bargaining chips.
Oh. Well,
I see.
hey, Hidden, you can use this for bargaining chips. Since these
Wrong
are
name.
Yeah.
So
Is there
was this
any way-
like
is there any-
bargaining chips? No, after dealing with my with myself getting fire blasted and everyone getting around me almost destroyed by one dude and having to sell some of my company just so that I can live, these are mine.
Yeah. Oh, wait, I found a workaround though for that one.
Oh boy.
It just involves lots of dying.
Anyway, Silver. After pointing out what they are to Atsuki decides that they don't want them anymore. You are now the proud owner of 8 cigars. Congratulations.
You want to smoke one?
This man fucking brings cigars after like what is it? 2 years now?
Probably.
For no reason.
Oh no, there is a reason that I made bullshit up. For the reason being, it was because it was banned in the Untamed Lands.
Oh shit.
Well,
anyways, is
Oh,
there a
so
bag
you're
of
playing the Cuban cigar route.
yeah.
Are there any bags of
Ah.
holding in this room?
Okay.
I just realized none of us have bags of holding. We should really get one.
So, who's going to take over Baldur's Gate?
Well,
first of all, Silver's going to go and buy the town.
You're gonna
you
buy
already
the
own
town.
it.
You own the town. You have the deed.
Yeah, you already own the town. You
You
just
have
need
the
someone in
deed.
charge.
You just need someone in charge.
Yeah, like
The
you
previous
not-
owner quit with no one in charge, and you were the first
yes,
to find
and,
the
and
deed.
technically you have the deed
Hoorah.
now. And remember how I opened the safe for you?
Yeah.
Oh, that you did.
It was so
Hold on,
weird.
let me check out my notes on that one.
Well, anyways, we could probably hire one of our friends in New Vegas, like one of the great, like what was her name? What were the character names again?
You had Nomad, Asmodeus, and Beelzebub.
Yeah. Which one of them was losing power? Like losing, like
Here's
like
the thing.
Beelzebub.
their. Ooh, Beelzebub, nope. Those are good selections right there.
Yes, but that wouldn't very much be a puppet, would it?
Yes. Who is easy to manipulate? Do you want Sunny Smiles to do it?
Yes, he will come in, somehow cause a mass drought, and set up a new taxidermy haven.
Yeah.
I swear to God.
Let me tell you, he's easy to manipulate as a puppet, but the problem is when you're a god, he might do things when you're not looking.
New drawing tablet for you all. Well, not drawing tablet, new canvas. For all of your drawing needs and wants.
Could I roll a history check to go and get a list of all the potential people that would be fitting to
Someone who
be
would be able to run the town on their own, but also be very much willing to
First
Also,
individual who comes to
do
mind.
anything that we ask.
The first individual who comes to mind may very well be Treasured Sands, because he seems absolutely terrified of you guys, but actually seems rather confident at what he does.
Aha.
yeah, but the issue is, will he
That is
backstab
a
us
good
for a better
idea.
deal?
That is a very good
yes,
point,
true.
considering he did that once, and he has admitted that, and that he is terrified. However, he seems to be very terrified of the repercussions.
I wish we could find an artificer
Especially
to
of
make
us.
an explosive item that we can lodge inside of his head, so if he
do
betrays us,
not
his
make
head
a fucking Suicide Squad or a goddamn cholera bomb, whatever the fuck it is from Fallout or something like that.
yeah,
I
but
swear to God.
it would make having
Slave
like
play.
puppets easier.
The next person who comes to mind is either Asmodeus, Beelzebub, or Nomad. They might be happy to take over this area and keep an eye on the opening.
Wait, who's the mayor of New Vegas right now? Like the temporary
Beelzebub's the acting mayor.
Then it's probably best if you want to take and use Beelzebub. If you wanted to use Beelzebub for Baldur's Gate, you have to replace Beelzebub with someone else. Then
most likely
course,
then
of
Nomad would take over because
Also apparently, according to Satan, Beelzebub gets greedy or whatever the fuck whenever he's in charge of a town, but that would likely be applying to the previous Beelzebub since he has never met the current one. I believe he said.
Yep.
Though he did have to deal with a lot of paperwork that he hates. Like you guys left him in town, and he had to deal with all the like stacks of paperwork.
Yeah.
Rudder,
And we
any
will
other
agree.
potentials besides those four?
Well,
A long lost friend named Game Changer.
Shut the fuck up. Shut
God,
the fuck
no.
up. Shut the
He
fuck
would
up.
not be able to do it.
You would try to bring in military experience. Alexa, set a time for 20 minutes.
20 minutes, starting now.
could be the first first group of bat ponies you saved.
Yeah.
By
Indeed,
save
there
I
was-
mean
Indoctrinated
their
into our
life.
yeah. No, absolutely not.
Forcibly saved.
There could have been quite a few loyal individuals, but they're all dead via a volcanic explosion.
Yeah.
Ah, damn.
Anything from Crossroads?
Apart from the person who currently owns Crossroads, no.
Fair enough.
Wait, are you saying that the people that we first start out, the group, from the slave mines, are they all dead besides us?
We're not in contact with them.
Do you really think that do you really think that they freed those slaves?
I don't know. I just want to meet up with the medic guy again.
You guys
We
stayed
need the
there.
medic.
You guys did not stay there to see where they went. They probably got sent to another slave mine after you guys were let
True
go.
that.
Oh, fuck,
wonder-
ultimate
I
twist
really
of fate,
want
they
to,
got sent
meet
to
up.
Valgrat.
I really want to have the meet up with that medic guy again. We named him. What
You
would
bet.
we
He
name
was
him?
probably at Zalgrad.
Yeah. What was his name though? Like medic? Was it just medic, or was I feel like we made a meme out of that?
Mason.
Mason?
There was one character named Mason.
Uh. I guess our only choices are our close associates at New Vegas.
Yeah,
Which,
that's
but
why we could probably get to New Vegas
like,
and make this decision. I
should,
can get this there
like
in.
here's the question: should we have like Beelzebub come here, or should we just keep him as he is because that's where he's most like uh easier. Oh yeah, we also need another sending stone right at Baldur's Gate as well, right?
Yeah,
Do you think we can make a safe house just like in New Vegas, in Baldur's Gate?
probably not.
Because as it is, the more safe houses you have, the better Fallout, you have multiple Fallout plans. In case New Vegas falls, you can go to Baldur's Gate, which would probably have like hidden catch places. Oh well.
Well,
Um,
if we can get a cleric to be there relatively regularly for at least a let's see, hang on.
Sunny
Oh wait,
Smiles
that's
is actually a pretty good choice, considering that he's used to trade and stuff. If he was
Oh
put
my god,
into
I was saying
power,
that as a joke.
if he was put into power,
no.
so that he could keep an eye on the
Yeah. Wait, actually,
trade
I have an
side of
idea.
things, he's not that bad of an idea.
I
Otherwise, there
have
is
an
one other person who comes to mind.
idea.
Unfortunately, he is not in. He is not in. The Untamed
Okay.
Lands. He is, however, near the Untamed Lands, and he is a butler.
Huh?
What's his name?
No way.
Ooh.
Would
Butlers-
you allow us to make a fucking excursion?
I'd let you guys make an excursion
Fine.
for that reason. If you guys go further, I may say no because I might just do the Assassin's Creed equivalent of, oh, it's too bright for you to go that way.
Do you
It's
synchronize it?
unsynchronized.
How many days travel out is it?
Well, mountains are difficult terrain, so
Oh yeah.
If
I have a
if it's a
question. Would it
butler from who is subservient to your family, that most certainly would be a puppet.
I have a question. Will we be able to, if we're going like, are we going to the equestrian lands?
only for
We
a
could.
small excursion.
I was hoping
It
like
would be
I need to
about-
figure out a way how to get in
about
contact.
8 to 10 days.
Yeah. But what's
It would be
10
8 days. It would be 8 days if everyone could fly.
8 to 10 days each way or round trip?
Flying.
Each way.
Each way. Whew. 16 days,
Wait.
potentially 20.
Though,
Shouldn't there be a
if
path
I'm
between like
correct,
Baldur?
if I'm correct about this, people should have teleportation, sir.
Yes, I do.
Oh,
Well,
So they could
I mean-
set up a teleportation circle in one location, which I think lasts for 10 days, and that would be just enough time for you guys to get to your location, which is the manor.
Let's see.
yeah, we should be able to do that teleportation circle.
Oh, also Solar, just to give an idea. Atsuki's eye is now just completely green.
Okay.
One of Atsuki's eyes is just completely green.
Oh, because of the warlock thing, right?
Yeah.
I feel like it's a
Something
giveaway.
something happens to a warlock, like they can exhibit something that seems unnatural because of what they do.
Me using guiding bolt and killing a lot of shit is already unnatural as is.
It was either that or he chose a different tail.
Yeah, and
Apparently, he did not like the idea of having a possibly very, very,
short.
very short
Okay.
tail.
So,
To a point that you can actually see my ass.
yeah, no.
You can already see your ass.
Yes, but I want people to see my asshole.
All right, now that's a
Teleportation
distinct.
You'd rather
circles
let them
have to-
see you as an asshole, not see your asshole. But
Yeah.
Eh,
You'd have to have someone maintain the teleportation circle. Once it has been maintained for a full year, then it will become a permanent circle that no longer needs any upkeep. But until then, it just
Prob-
lasts for the duration.
we could probably send a message over
can
to
you,
like.
how far does teleportation circle have to connect to another teleportation circle, or can it teleport you anywhere?
That would be the teleport spell. The teleportation circle does have to casting it as a temporary thing. Can only be linked to a permanent teleportation circle, from what I can tell.
You
Based
should
on the
probably
spell
ask
description.
around if there's any such things.
Oh yeah. Okay. Let's.
Well,
It should
a permanent orb, continually.
wait.
How
This
much
is the li-
time did you stick around in your manor, Silver? Or
Probably would have been at least 6 months to a year.
6 months to a year, and then you were moved to another house? Or, like, all up? That's how long you got to stay in the manor, considering that you weren't, like, the main bloodline and stuff. You were still part of the family, just...
No, I was thinking you were
gone.
talking about after the attack.
No, I was talking about all up.
Oh,
Oh yeah. Since we're a powerful family, we should have at least a teleportation at our home base. Oh wait, mine's probably made into a storage house.
it'd probably be about a year.
Alright, so all up, you spend a year there. Roll me a history check.
All of us or him?
Him.
Can I
Give
help
me a
him?
minute.
Because you might just be able to move 10 days back to Baldur's Gate instead of having to move 20 days back and forth.
Can I give him inspiration?
Nah.
It's if you
You
could
can give him
recall
the
it, then you
Atsuki
would.
inspiration.
Yeah, that's what.
Oh, yeah, sure.
I give you. I took you inspiration, a D4.
That's a fucking 9.
Yeah, you got a D4 on top of that.
At
That's
least it's
12.
Anything else?
Can I say lucky point?
Sure.
Oh, I forgot he has that.
Yeah, I was tempted by it, but
That's a
So a total
26.
26.
Can't have every single person in the fucking party have a lucky point.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
Yes,
everyone
you can.
has fucking...
Wait a minute, I just realized.
Yes, you can.
stupid.
Everyone runs halfling. They go and get lucky, and then there's a fucking third thing with a specific class, and you just have the absolute stupidest fucking luck. You can just reroll everything like 6 times.
Anyway.
The DM would hate you for it.
I would. Anyway. So, you do remember at the manor that there is a teleportation circle that you believe might have been used whilst the attack happened. So
Would he be able to remember the sigil sequence?
with the 26, I'll get him to roll an Arcana check with advantage.
Okay,
Gotta
because
give him
that's
a-
what's required in order to be able to teleport to any
Ugh.
given circle.
Pardon me.
That's a 12, dog.
I can breathe.
That's a
now.
12.
Inspiration.
All right.
I don't have inspiration. I'm out.
Atsuki
I
is
give
giving
you
Are you
one
giving
of
me
the
Atsuki
DM
inspiration?
Yep. No,
Yes.
giving. Oh, Atsuki inspiration. I thought you were giving one of the DM inspirations as well.
That's a.
That is unlucky.
Why do you think I don't like luck-based games?
Like you get nat
And yet
one
you've
and
been
another
playing
nat one.
D&D for the better
That's
part
why
of
you
5
like
years.
being the DM.
Yeah.
Okay, if I give you a DM inspiration, will you
Because
owe me
I
one?
make my own luck.
Oh, do you
Okay,
still have lucky
Shay
points or
Cormac.
no?
Luck. I don't need luck. I make my own.
That was
I
a
need
terrible
this on
accent.
how badly these dice hates us. I just
And it
realized
was an accent nonetheless.
Yeah, I guess.
how many lucky
Hey,
points do
you
you have
said it.
left?
Realistically?
I'm
I mean,
guessing none.
technically, you can't speak without an accent.
Speaking is an accent.
Hey, I have a question. Is AI an accent?
All right. You don't remember that,
Huh?
but you remember the name of your butler. The name of your butler is Dapper Force, which you could
Really?
which you could tell Sola or Atsuki and get them to do a sending to them because you're sure there's some copper around here.
How far is sending? Is
I
there a
mean,
limit?
It's
I have an arcane focus. I don't.
it's planar level.
Oh, okay.
It's not message.
Range unlimited.
Yeah, it's planar level. Otherwise, it has a slight chance of not getting to somewhere. I thought it was a major chance not to get somewhere, but it actually turns out slight.
If the
So-
target is on a different plane of view, there is a 5% chance that the message doesn't arrive.
Yeah, when I
Basically,
originally
you roll
thought
a
it was
d20, and if you get a
when
1.
I
We have to
originally
roll for
thought
that?
it was a no, you don't. Originally I thought, well, if they're on a different plane, but in this case, Dapper Force should be on the same plane if he's still alive.
Otherwise, he might be in hell, in which case, we could still get the message to him.
Well,
Like, pull a few strings, we might even be able to get him
Just
out.
because he's the butler of a family of war merchants doesn't mean he'd go to hell.
Ah,
like, let me ask you this: will a chef that cooks for a tyrant go to hell?
depends on how much he supports his lord's.
He's
activity.
chained by the collar.
Probably not.
This depends
Anyway,
on the
most
amount of
certainly not.
motivation he has.
Silver, do you wish to tell
Doom
them
Guy
about
had-
your...
I was going to say, Doom Guy had all the motivation after his pet rabbit died. That he went to hell.
That was the explanation for Doom 2.
And it's been the canonical fucking reason since.
Yeah, since then.
Yeah.
Initially,
First
he
Doom
was
didn't
just
have a story.
trying
It was
to
just
get
you
out.
shooting demons.
Anyway, back to the game.
Okay.
I'm currently just having chocolate dipping sauce whilst this is happening.
Fuck you.
It's from Domino's.
That makes me think of the fact that I should refill my water.
I don't like Domino's.
Didn't have any.
Well, that's because it's American Domino's. Australian Domino's is higher quality. Only way you can fact check that is if you come down here and prove it.
Alas, I am poor.
Alas, I'm not trying to kill you yet.
That's cool. You got a decade
like
and a bit to go, but yeah, if you
Honestly,
don't get me, my
yeah.
disease will.
Speaking of AC Rogue,
Alright. Silver will go and tell Atsuki about Dapper Force to send him a sending.
So,
And in the meantime, Silver's going to try to find some copper. Wait, copper?
Copper is what's needed to do sending.
I have
Okay.
like 20 pieces.
Oh, okay, cool.
Why do you
find
have
copper
copper?
wire.
Oh, copper.
Also, arcane focus.
Oh, fair.
Horn.
Good point.
The dildo on her forehead.
Yep. Why the
Do
fuck
not
do you have copper
disrespect
at
my
60?
12-incher.
Zero, why do you have fucking what was it, 20 copper?
Oh yeah, it was during when we start out low, and then I was marketing
Oh,
with
you mean the fucking copper pieces?
yeah
Right,
copper
the
piece.
money. I thought you meant like literal fucking
We can
copper
probably
ore or some
melt
shit.
the copper into a mill thing.
Why would we need that?
Don't worry, you do have
Honestly, 1 point is
arcane
probably enough.
focus.
Yeah. Either way, we don't need it because we're magic.
Okay,
Yep.
well, so what do you want me to send a message? Like, what do you want me to say in the message?
Sending. And it is that
Sending, and it is that.
Shut the
Not
fuck up.
that part, you dumbass.
I know, just always like.
Let me think.
No, those cloths aren't it either.
Ironically, that wasn't me. Uh,
What do you mean, ironically? It was one of the 2 people who are constantly sick.
Wait, you get sick?
Not really.
yes,
I'm just-
so quiet.
Just making a joke.
There's 3 of us here dying. No, mine is probably the slowest, depending
I
on
mean,
what fucking
my
year it
nose
is.
is like constantly clogged, and
Yeah.
even when it's not from like actual runny noses or whatever the fuck, it's because I have deviated septum. Wish I could get it corrected, but that's expensive.
Fuck, let me think on what to say. Ryder, how fucking dramatic do you want it to be?
How dramatic
They
do you want it
introduced
to
this
be?
I know you've been fucking waiting like the entire time to go and introduce this character.
How dramatic do you want it to be? It's not up to me. It's up to you.
You're the one saying it.
I'm trying to remember all the fucking stuff that we talked about back when we first set up the mansion. As a possible avenue. Fuck. Give me a minute. I gotta check on laundry. Is there anything anyone else can do the minute that I'm doing this?
No idea. Is there anything else that anyone else wants to do?
Not really.
Then no, we're just gonna wait.
Riveting.
Riveting
Or, should I say,
indeed.
smashing. What the fuck was that reaction?
Disgust.
It was some sort of mix
Smashing.
between visceral and not visceral reaction.
Huh.
Visceral's been defunct for years.
What?
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 Chicken butt?
I was expecting it was going to be something more towards the line of fucking. What's that song? Fuck. Forgotten the song. As soon as I think about it, it's gone.
Yep, that's how it goes.
Try to think about something else that remind you of it.
Yeah.
All I know
That's
is it goes
literally how I
what,
remember
what,
everything.
what, 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 what,
So I have a question. When do you want me to send?
He's still thinking. Give him some
I
time.
am still thinking. I'm
Let him
also
cook.
doing laundry.
Let him cook.
Yo, my bro. Yo, my
I'm
bro.
going. I'm gonna make it fucking dramatic as shit.
Yo, my butler. The
Oh
Helsing
boy, this shit about to
organization
come out
needs you
burnt.
again. Let's go a la carte style on this. Yo, bitch, I need you.
Well, then how the fuck is he supposed to know that it's from Silver Pride?
Oh, good point. Yo, it's the pretentious prick again. I need you.
As if Silver Pride would call himself that.
A good point.
Okay. Ryder, what options are available to request of Dapper Force in the sending message? I need to add that. Besides just, you have been summoned once more.
He is a butler. He does as commanded by the family. That is, if he's still alive.
I swear to God, if you kill him, without being able to properly play him, I'm willing to be disappointed.
Well, if you give me a reason to tell him that to make up commands for him, he will be dead. But if you just ask for the butler, because that's the butler's job, then he might just be alive.
Give me a sec. Pouring water.
Like, what if you just say, like, Butler, I need you, and he just barges through the door, said, you called. Does your butler have a mustache?
Do not scroll down slightly when you type in butler.
Wait, why?
I'm not even gonna try.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get some more water.
Alexa, set a timer for 20 minutes.
What the fuck?
Okay.
Okay, if you get closer to the bottom, you'll see anime stuff. Oh, that's a little doggy. Wonder if I put in Butler D&D. No,
Is there
just
any limit to the? Is there any character limit or no? Ryder.
It's 25 words. That's how much you can do for sending. So you gotta fit it all in 25 words.
25 words. Fuck me. Okay.
Alright, two words down.
No, I'm typing it out so I can figure this out. Thank God I'm actually just trying to type it out so I can figure out how many words it is.
yeah. When I type in Butler D&D, it gives me Black Butler. What if I try servant? Isn't unseen servant usually depicted as like a butler type of deal?
Not a butt word per se.
Does your butler have a mustache?
Ask Ryder.
You're right. Does this butler have a mustache?
Do horses normally have mustaches?
Yes.
Do they really?
In
Butlers do.
MLP, yeah.
Butlers do.
Let me check. Does MLP have mustaches? Yep.
Yes, yes, they do.
Yep. Stallions have mustaches.
Mustaches, beards.
Goatee.
That's a decorated beard or a mustache.
Oh, well,
combination of the two.
This is just like, what the fuck is that? This
Is it
pony has
Pinky?
chest hair.
It's
like,
Pinky. I saw the title. I'm just like, is it Pinky?
This
I
stallion
recognize it.
has like this retro mustache that goes from his hair around his cheeks, avoiding his chin all the way to his nose. And he has like that like 80
Mutton
like that
chops?
retro chest hair thing.
Saxton Hale?
Yeah, I think so. But it looks like he just instead of like the buff Saxon like how you see a manly when you see it like when you see Saxon style is manly. When you see this stallion, you think of he watched a lot of one of those VHS tapes about workouts.
Oh right, Flim Flam.
Flim Flam Brothers.
Yes, one of them had a fucking mustache.
Yeah, well, he described mutton chops, and I don't
Super
think either of them
Speedy,
had
Cider
one of those.
Squeezy 6000. That is one of my fucking top 5 songs.
I
I
have
haven't
forgotten
heard.
every single MLP song I have heard in my fucking life.
That's
Yeah,
kind of sad.
kind of the same here. But that's kind of
Wait,
because I haven't really looked into MLP in a long time.
Wait, what,
Indeed.
I still do.
wait,
Because
doesn't
I still
Star
hate you.
Swirl the bearded also have a beard as well?
Yes,
facial
he had
hair?
a
That's
beard.
why he's named Star Swirl the fucking bearded.
You fucking... Yeah, you probably should have
Yeah.
thought about that beforehand.
Oh, and apparently there's meant to be also 5 o'clock
Use
shadow.
a Gandalf. Huh?
There's 5 o'clock shadow in MLP as well.
Oh yeah, there's also the
Kind
mustache
of seems
crystal
a little
pony.
weird.
Also the mustache crystal pony. Also Rarity's dad has facial hair as well.
Fuck, I forgot that it showed all of the main six's fucking parents.
Yeah. Except
That
for
are alive.
Yeah, they show dashes.
They should dash it.
What about like Fluttershy?
And then you have
Well, no,
like
she has a
Yes, they
brother.
showed Fluttershy's parents and her brother.
Yeah. That was a fun one.
Indeed.
Her parents. Oh,
I'm looking here. Is there really a Nordic pony?
a Nordic?
Or
Oh,
is
that's
that
one
like
of the that's one of those
Brave.
people in Star World's group.
Yep.
right?
He is the brave, I think.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there you go, another one who's got a beard and.
I never watched past even season 5, but I can recognize them.
Oh
Yeah,
god, what did I just find looking at fucking? Here, you get to see it too.
Oh boy.
I'm worried.
Oh god. What the fuck?
Oh yes, that is the MLP movie Mexico edition.
Yes.
I think
her time at
that
Mexico
reminds
1
me.
year.
One time I saw a way that someone got around fucking copyright when reposting MLP episodes was to just painstakingly
What is
added
with putting mustaches on this
mushroom.
character?
Which character? Sunset?
Yeah.
Oh.
That
I think
was
that was an actual cannon shot.
Yeah,
I think
that's
he's
an
holding
actual
it up. It's a mustache on a stick.
Yep.
But yeah, that reminds me. One time I saw someone just straight up reposted an episode of MLP, and the way they got past the
Because they
copyright
made
was by
Sunset's hair
painstakingly-
primarily red. Her
was
mouth
by
looks like it's a
pains-
fucking oh god, what is
Goatee?
it fucking
or like a
Yeah.
pseudo goatee.
No, it's got a specific name where you
Soul
just have the
patch.
fucking yeah, that's what it is. Soul patch. Looks like a soul patch.
Fuck, your Dash is growing a fucking soul patch.
Oh god. Yeah, it's very hard to fucking pull off a soul patch, and I can tell you this, Dash does
Yeah.
not got the face for it. You need
Most
some
certainly.
chops. You need some chops.
Here, I can share an image. Did I end up down?
Please don't. I want to go.
If not,
I do not want to see a war crime.
It's Dash dressed up as Jehovah's Witness. Let me see if I even have it. Doesn't look like I have, but I can get it really. Would be there. Oh, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and get it. Here. That,
Is that force 1 or 2 words?
huh?
2 words.
Writer.
Dapper Force.
Damn you. Damn you. Can I hyphen it?
You could just call them Dapper or Force. Do you hear the MLP characters saying Rainbow Dash or just Rainbow sometimes?
Rainbow Dash.
I don't hear them saying the full name all the time.
Yeah. So they
Yeah.
say it sometimes.
It's
and
different. For some people, the name is one word long. For some, it's like 2 words.
Yeah.
But it's like also
Like
whenever
they
it's
will
spelled
call
out, it is
Pinkie
one
Pie
single word.
Pinky. They won't call her fucking
Yeah, names are
Pinkie
really
Pie.
inconsistent because Pinkie Pie is 2 words when spelled out, but Rainbow Dash isn't.
Then you have like Rarity only has 1 word. Does Rarity have?
Again,
Rarity does
it's
not have a
very
last name.
inconsistent.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. The joys of going and making characters with a very open-ended backstory and all that stuff, so that way you can write it as need be to fit the character.
Anyway, war crime.
Like I said mine at the same
Also
time.
cannon shot. What the fuck is this? Is this Dash?
Yes.
Where the fuck's his soul patch?
He
What the
shaved
fuck is a
little
soul
bit before that.
patch?
It's like
You know that little strip
like
of
a-
hair that's underneath your underlip that connects to your beard?
Right, yeah.
You only have that. You only have
he's
that and nothing
basically
else.
shaving off everything but
The
that.
only
in,
way
like, a
that can
square.
work is if you have like
There's 2 ways that you can make it work. You are of Mexican descent and you go and have a mustache with a soul patch, or you are white and you have chops with a soul patch.
Wasn't the lead
Doesn't have to be a full mutton, but you got to have at least some burns.
I swear at some point the lead singer of System of a Down had that.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah.
Though it's looking
was
like
very
it might
punky for a
actually
time.
be the guitarist that has it. As the lead singer seems to have been rocking a goatee with muttons. Not
Oh.
like connecting to the goatee, but having muttons still.
Yeah. If you have muttons and they're not connected, you can go and make most anything work around the lip area.
Like, yeah, like the dude on the left-hand side has got the soul and the beard.
Okay, 0. I got it fucking facilitated.
Just post it in the chat, and I'll just say I sent it.
I'll get you to say it out loud.
Yeah, I'll say it out loud, but I'm not gonna retype what you retyped to me. Okay. The crown calls upon you once more, Dapper. Silver requires your assistance in the town of Boulder's Gate. You will facilitate trade between the lands.
Who the devil is this? How do you know who I am?
Did I send another message?
Yes, you can send another message. The message is a third level
Yeah.
spell, so just make sure you know how many third level spell slots you have.
I have 6.
Right, so you've used 1. You got 5 left.
Hidden. I replied to what I was given.
Well, you first have to
Do you want me?
because I guess you said what I said. You're just like, who the devil is this? How do you know my name?
Yeah. So what do you want me to reply back to him?
Tell them that you are Tsuki, and you have pledged yourself to Silver Pride.
What he said.
He act,
Silver Pride.
dude. Whatever.
I can't remember what people say. I can only remember what they write down.
Why do you think I fucking DM'd it to you? So you can
Exactly.
actually read it.
Like you're expecting too much from my small. I don't think small special ed brain.
And what does
Memory is a hard thing for me. I
what does
remember
Silver
random
Pride want?
things. I need to send another message. God damn it. I replied to Silver Pride.
You know what? Wisdom saving throw from you, Atsuki, unless of course you wish to fail.
You know what? Fuck it. Let's see what happens.
Cool.
I don't even know. Yeah, my wisdom saving behind. Okay, let's do this. Please let this be a possession.
That'll be a charisma check.
No, fuck me.
As nothing else seems to happen. Charisma saving throws from each of you.
Oh fuck.
Can I intentionally fail it or no?
You can intentionally fail if you want.
I feel like I need to fail it. I don't know.
Hmm.
Let's see what
Can I
happens.
roll Arcana to go and check what spell this is?
Sure, but you will have to. But
Can I
that
also
will
do that?
mean that you. Yeah, sure.
That
know
would
what?
mean that we all have to fail as we're not focusing on it.
Yeah, technically
I will
we
let
don't
you
even know.
guys roll Arcana before rolling the save.
Okay.
Okay.
Nat 20.
I got 22.
Atsuki,
fucking
it's the
failed.
teleportation spell. Sola, it's a teleportation spell. Silver, you have no idea.
Oh, it looks like a teleportation spell.
Do you
Okay.
wish to fail?
Intentionally fail it.
Fail.
Yes, we'll fail.
Cool. You appear in a teleportation circle.
Oh.
Hello.
Right. Oh.
As you see what looks to be someone who is young but looks old. Around the same time, you can't really tell which is which. Looks
Does
like
he have a mustache?
looks like an earth pony with several runes strewn up and down his body.
Good.
I had not expected you to still be alive, Silver Pride. We have much work to do.
We're at your manor, aren't we?
Seems like it.
Okay.
Ryder,
It is
can you
not
go and
called
describe
your manor. It is called. Gotta try and butcher this name again.
Oh god.
It is called the Falchion Manor.
No.
Hey, he actually said it proper. You have it typed out in
What the fuck was he saying before?
enunciation.
No, I don't have it typed as
What?
pronunciation. It is called the Falchion Manor.
What was he calling it before?
Your manor. I swear to fucking
I
God.
mean,
Hang on, I'll be
Falchion.
right.
How did he pronounce Falchion before?
I wonder if I can like. I wonder if we can have him like send out a letter to the church to quicken my process up. I really do want. I really do want my business back.
Oh, I know. And this may be a way to do it.
Yes. Also, I wonder if I can. I wonder if I can gain access to my estate. Those bastards better not do anything to my estate.
You mean those bastards better have kept your estate?
I don't know.
They've already done
They
several
wouldn't throw
things
away
to
the
it.
estate. The estate is like too big and expensive. They have by the time they have to sell like small chunks of it in order to like pay off any debts. But the estate's too
Holy
big.
shit!
The estate is upon generations of generations. So
Are you going to
it's gonna
sit
take
there,
a long.
Silver Pride, or are you going to start talking? Did you lose your tongue or something?
Meta, that is cheating. Uh,
Is this the butler that sasses back?
damn, I'm brain farting. Give me something I can actually roll off of. What was the one before that, Ryder? Wasn't about much to do, right?
He told you that there is much to do.
So we're just going to say that there is Dapper. The Untamed Lands is starting to head in the direction that is needed.
I gotta lie. I thought you were gonna say indubitably.
Well, that is
Dude, no one fucking
fantastic,
says that.
but we are.
I literally.
There is currently a war happening between Equestria and the Draconian Empire, and we have no weapons to sell.
How much work do they need?
So tell me that you have at least someone willing to sell us, or even give us ore.
Yes.
There is a deal in place, much to my chagrin, with Satan of Hell. Infernal steel supplied at just below market value.
Oh, I really hope that the Celestial Forces will accept such a steal.
If not,
Well,
then I
our
can.
other problem is that our allies south have been wiped clean. And you say that things are going the right way. What do you mean?
Give me a sec to think.
One.
Silver Pride is going to say the Hellhounds that now dominate the land have been divided, at least partially. There is also a civil war brewing and fighting in the depths of hell. Though Solar Spark, as Silver's going to look over at him, would know more about that avenue than I.
Right, well. I hope that you two are as capable as the people we had before. Because we have a lot to do. What is this about the crown calls upon me? As last I checked, the queen is dead.
Give me a sec.
As I had not gotten any correspondence from the Terra Hive, or the last shipment that we sent, mind you. We never got payment.
Alexa, set a timer for 15 minutes.
15 minutes, starting now.
So
Silver Pride is going to
assume
say,
that they're dead.
Silver Pride is going to say, you assume correctly. The Hive is nothing but a mass grave, though one princess survives.
Oh, hardly sounds like we're going to get payment from that one. All right. Well, What about this facilitate trade between lands? I wouldn't be having to pack up the manor now, would I?
Not nearly as much as you'd think. We require someone trustworthy enough to manage the town and keep an eye on Portal from Hell.
That sounds like I'm going to have to pack up the town. Town? Manor.
I just picture him just like grabbing a town, shoving it into like a suitcase, and just each building just breaks
My
down.
guess would be, as soon as I heard the phrase "pack up the manor," my first thought was perhaps this is some kind of magical item that can turn into a mana or a manor.
He sort of gets you all to follow him outside of the manor. Well, if we must go, then we shall go. Shall you all follow?
Yes.
Indeed.
Right, you get outside the manor, and he says something. Do any of you speak Abyssal?
He does.
I'm pretty sure I do. Want me to double check?
Unfortunately, that is
yes.
not the cursed language that I speak. So
So in Abyssal, he says, just getting it up again.
Movere domum.
He says, Moveri Donum, which translates to moving house. As you see the manor start to collapse in on itself until it is but a square. A small
Not gonna lie.
cube, no bigger than a
Wait.
foot on each side.
Not gonna lie, when he said moving house, I thought it was gonna sprout legs.
As he picks it up and places it in one of his pockets. All right. I do hope that you can teleport us back over the mountain. I would hate to have to walk all the way there.
Bit.
how long was the journey from what was it? From New Vegas to Boulder's Gate?
It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 7 days.
I guess Solar Spark is going to say, I can get us a bit closer back to New Vegas, but it's not that much of an improvement.
Getting closer to New Vegas. I mean, I've never heard of a New
Getting-
Vegas.
To Vegas.
We need to open the map for a second.
It was once called Oasis.
Dude,
Oh,
Yeah,
you should have
Oasis. Oh, yes.
Yes.
Fine fellow used to trade some materials there. Sunny Smiles, I believe his name was.
Oh,
yes, him.
Yes. Quite the fine fellow. Decided to resurrect the town when it died. At least
Oh.
long enough until I came along.
That's certainly one way to put it.
Meta, that implicates that you
But-
killed the town.
So I need to take care of things in New Vegas? Or am I getting this wrong?
No, you will be managing the town of Boulder's Gate.
Baldur's Gate. Oh, an entire town. Lovely.
First Gate and Oasis. Wait, how far was Boulder's Gate in your estate, Silver?
10
10
days.
How
Ain't
far
easy.
is Oasis to Boulder's Gate?
7.
7 days.
Okay, not that far. We should put. Do you think? Do you think we once we get to Boulder's Gate, we can set up a postal service?
Of
We'll
course
send
we
a.
can.
I need to send a letter to verify that I am alive.
Yeah.
And who are you?
To. Oh wait. Oh, I was talking to Silver. Sorry. I
Right.
thought it was. Still...
And
Or
so we're
if you
just going
wish
to
to
say,
keep
this is
talking to
Atsuki.
Silver. It is nice to meet you, Atsuki.
Ah, it's
That
nice to meet you too.
name sounds familiar. Are you part of a family of merchants by chance?
A very big family of merchants. Yes,
You went missing long ago.
I was sold by some very betraying family members.
Well, as the territory goes with becoming such a large entity,
Yes.
you tend to have
But
enemies
once,
sometimes that
once,
get into your realm.
yep. But once I verify my online, I will. This, the state and the business will return back to me.
That's what you'd hope.
Yeah, I just need to verify that I am alive.
Well, we'll get to that after we get to more pressing matters about what Silver
Yes.
wishes. Take no offense to this, Kieran, but the Falchion family is more important than a merchant family.
No,
Especially when a war is happening.
merchant
Exactly.
family. Give or take. Considering the wars are happening, a merchant family is 100% needed. So I promise that once I get my family set up, once I get my business, I will supply. I'll be supplying Silver's family with all necessary materials.
Meta. Pledge all of your resources to the Falchion family.
Oh, how much do I love promises? They don't mean anything. People can
Hold up.
promise you the world, but they will never give it to you. If they put it on the contract, though, they'll have to give it to you.
There's a point there. Also, Hayden, no, I'm not liquidating my family to your family. Nice try.
That Wait a minute. Shut the fuck up. You get your mind out the gutter.
What? How is it in the gutter? I said I won't liquidate my family into your family.
Well, you're going to liquidate most of your family anyway.
Oh yeah, good point. But you too as well because of the whole deal thing, and because I have a spell that will help you get out of that deal. It just requires a lot of paperwork, and then
I don't
I think that's
need
forward.
that deal. Trust me.
Especially what
I have a plan.
I have a plan too.
So we're going a contract.
What?
No, I guess maybe not now.
Hayden, no, stop, move on.
From what?
So,
I'm not giving everything. I'm not giving
What
everything
is
I have
your-
to you.
what is your name, Unicorn?
Was he pointing to me?
Yes,
Solar Spark.
Solar Spark. Huh. Royalty. I'm surprised that you'd be
Something of
working
the
with
sort.
working with the likes of us at the moment, considering we are rather low on the chain of weapon selling. What brings you
Call
to
it
working with Silver?
extraneous circumstance.
Right.
Meta, quick question: does he have any like magical items, like bags of holding that is left in storage? If not, that the moment that he sees me, he'll see me carrying a bunch of weapons on my back,
Oh, he sees you carrying the weapons.
including a fucking battering ram.
I'm going to close that right now because that keeps going off. Facebook kept going off.
Also, oh yeah, also I have 10 chainmail.
So I don't use Facebook anymore. Why the fuck?
Yeah, shields. Why do I look like the one that's like that deals in weapons and not you?
Because I'm not a fucking hoarder.
I literally look like a person who deals with like, hey, you want a weapon? I have plenty right here.
You look more like a hoarder than a weapons dealer.
I'm the one that carries most of these weapons on my back. It's mostly weapons.
Anyway, you said you have a way to get us to New Vegas. That at least stops me from having to deal with the bitter cold of the mountains. That I'm not the biggest fan of. So if you can get us to New Vegas, I can see the state of things, and then make our way from there northward. Does that work for you, Silver?
Yes.
Well, there you go. Solar Spark. I would ask you to please take us to New Vegas
Very well.
and make it snappy.
I just realized, Meta. I just realized something. Why didn't we try doing Rare's telepathy bond?
No thought of it.
And I will cast Word of Recall, which I have previously set my home to the foyer of the safe house.
Is there a save involved?
Let's see if any creatures that teleport with you. Doesn't look like it.
Then it would usually be charisma. If anyone wants to make the charisma save, they can try. Otherwise, Dapper Force has decided to fail.
I decided to fail.
Silver?
Well, they're willing, so
Oh, yeah, willing means is automatic fail.
willing simply means that you don't even have to make a
Silver.
save.
Yeah.
Willing.
Alright, cool.
You want to resist this?
No, he said willing. As you all
Oh, I thought I heard
appear...
rolling.
Nope.
Yeah,
You all
okay.
appear in New Vegas. Right in the foyer of your house.
The foyer.
Except for Dapper Force.
Son, what?
Except for Dapper Force.
Yep.
Wait, why?
Yeah.
Why not Dapper Force?
Question. You want to go look for him?
Uh-huh. Oh, fuck. It's because of the fucking... It's because of the fucking
That's why you
magic
do it right
field, isn't it?
outside the building.
Anti-magic.
No, it's right outside. Hang on. Isn't the foyer?
He said foyer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said
The foyer is inside.
the foyer is like the entry room, the grand,
Yeah,
like
so he's not
central
inside.
room that you enter through.
Yep.
It's like if you're to think of like any kind of media, the foyer is the one that generally has that luxurious dual staircase.
Yeah. So
The foyer is usually the one that's closest to the front door.
anyway,
Yeah.
where do you want to look for him?
Out the
Let's
front door.
He is
Yeah.
not out the front door.
Shoot.
Do we have a spell that detects life?
Um,
Wait, wait. What if we try detect thought? Maybe that'll work.
okay. Okay. I'm going to cast locate creature,
Oh yeah.
Alright.
and I'm going to be searching for whatever his name was.
Whatever his name was. Right.
Dapper Force.
Dapper Force. Yes.
You cannot find him.
Let me try sending a
Right.
sending to him.
Didn't you have a thing about that telepathic thing?
Oh yeah, telepathic bond. Wait, it requires where all of our intelligence?
Mine is 16
No, I meant like the big number.
+3.
+3. What about hiddens?
Intelligence.
Wouldn't
Because
What
it requires
modifier?
intelligence 2, or 2 or less aren't affected by this. I don't know if
Any sentient creature can fucking use it.
okay.
Oh.
Creatures with
Yeah.
an intelligence score of
Any
2 or
creature
less
of 2
aren't
or less, that's
affected.
talking about the stat, because any creature with 2 or less intelligence is non-sentient.
Yes. I don't know if it matters if it's a caster or if it's the spell that affects the people that aren't the caster.
So you cast it. What's the range?
You form a telepathic bond in range. Oh, 30 feet. Never mind. That'll be longer than that. There has to be something here that we can. Let's try just sending.
Nope.
Yes.
What are you gonna say?
Sir Dapper Force, where are you?
I'm currently being roughhoused by some guards saying that I shouldn't try teleporting into a city.
Oh shit!
Ah.
I replied that to Silver. I head out the door.
I guess I shall also run towards the entrance.
Ooh shit! They're roughhousing your butler. Butler fight.
Motherfucker, we're moving too fast. They literally said to go and let them know when we're bringing someone in.
Oh yeah, we forgot about that.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, you did, but you never said that you were gonna teleport. You
We're
you
having a
didn't even
butler.
say that you were bringing someone in.
The butler's fighting the
So
guards.
I guess there's an anti-magic field.
Hold on.
going
Wouldn't that mean all of us fucking end up outside the
No,
barrier?
because you guys are all trusted.
Butler fight. Butler versus
Atsuki,
guard. Who
rectify it.
wins?
I need to do laundry.
What?
Well, it looks like you're now the butler, Atsuki, to go save the other butler.
Oh fuck it. Okay, I head over towards where the butler is
And I
is
shall
being
also be going
roughhoused.
there.
And what did you say, Solo?
I'm also going to the entrance of the town.
Alright, cool.
Do
You
we see the
head
butler?
to them, and you find that the butler is currently in some stockade sort of thing.
Hmm.
Most apologies, Dapper. Dapper. We will get you out of that right away. I
Who are
look
you
towards
again?
what?
The not hellhound, the greyhound that's there. And who are you again?
We are associates of the mayor when we teleported in.
Right. I said who,
He
not what.
I am Solus Spark, and that pony right there is with us.
Yes, my name is Atsuki.
Right. Our apologies, Dapper Force, but tight security needs to exist. It's just like home.
Apologies. We should have sent
As
notice
they
earlier.
As they undo the stockades and the greyhounds go back to their guard posts.
I look over to Dapper and I apologize. We should have sent word earlier on.
You think?
Yes.
Well, at least you had a thought afterwards. That's what matters.
Yes. Well, anyways, let's take you to over to the Meta. Should we take him over to the safe house or just to the mayor's office?
Probably the mayor's office for now.
Safe house.
Oh, safe house.
Okay then.
Okay, safe house. We'll take you over to the safe house.
Okay. And you take him to the safe house.
Yes.
Realistically, we don't need to
as a
fucking
quick
take him
joke-
there. We can just
As
go
a
and
quick
start
joke,
bringing him.
Silver's back, so it's time for the house to start shaking again.
For the what?
Time to rock the house.
Yo, shake me all night long.
I forgot.
Right, you're getting more fun out of this than fucking
You're gonna die from snooze stew from the sheer size of her.
I know for a fact at least half the party would fucking cheer that.
Yeah, true. Considering my first character in the first campaign with the dragon, I have.
And Ryder, you didn't roll piercing damage.
Yes, which is by luck. And considering
How
the dragon can
magnanimous.
shrink at least at least from a very very large to a large at least. So that's okay. Any bigger than a large, I'd probably be dead. Well, anyways, are you actually gonna snoo while when we enter the house?
No.
Oh, thank God.
It
That'll
was
be awkward.
joke.
Like the butler just comes in and hears like the whole house shaking. What?
If he ever found out, he'd be wondering what the hell's happened. Like, when did the Falchion family suddenly get the hots for bugs? Like, it used to just be a mutually beneficial thing where they get money and the Terror Hive get weapons to use.
Yeah. How much does it take to ship ore to? How much ore can I ship over to? Eh. So, what happens now? Or is Hidden gone again?
No, I'm here. Alexa, set a timer for 30 minutes.
So, Silver, after putting on your
Alexa,
washing
set a
for
timer
some
for 30
reason,
minutes.
30 minutes, starting now.
Alexa, play Despacito.
That doesn't
Wearing
work because I'm
headphones.
not Dash.
Damn it.
it probably also doesn't work because isn't there now like some sort of voice recognition?
Nope.
There always has been, but that's mostly just for personalized responses.
Because I know for a fact that Drew's phone does not listen to me.
That's for Siri. Well, either Siri or Google, but
No, it's an Apple
Alexa
phone.
doesn't really use.
I thought Alexa was Google. Not Google,
No.
fucking Apple.
It's Amazon.
Oh, it's Amazon, right? Yeah.
Siri is Apple, and you can guess what Google's digital assistant is.
Anyway, getting back to it. Silver, your butler has been brought to the house.
Give me a sec, give me a sec.
Well, we're waiting.
Leviosa.
Shut the fuck up.
I
That joke carries on for far too long anytime it's brought up.
know.
But Harry, I'm so nervous. What if I can't get it out? That's a different joke. So you can't say to that because that was the second episode, not the first.
God, I don't care.
You hear that, Steve? I don't care. I have no idea if you even know what the League of Super Evil is, but it was a great show.
Sounds like it, I guess.
Wait, what you guys say?
I was just talking about how there's a show called League of Super Evil, and one
Oh,
of
is it about
the
that little red midget guy?
yes,
I think that's around the time where I started watching that other show where it's like like those two kids that are obsessed with slushies.
fucking Fanboy and Chum Chum.
Yeah.
Oh god. At least I think it's Fanboy and Chum Chum. I could be wrong, and dear God, do I hope I'm wrong.
Yeah, I can watch it.
On a different note, you guys ever want to like, if you guys had the chance, would you like the deep sea dive
No,
just for the hell of it?
no.
I would like to experience it, but I am too poor for that.
Like, no, if you had the chance.
I do not
If I
want a
had the
deep
chance,
sea dive.
yeah, probably.
The ocean is
Well,
scary.
how deep we talking?
Like I don't know, like deep enough to see deep sea creatures.
And then you wouldn't
It'd be
dive.
interesting.
You would take
Yeah, that
a
wouldn't be a dive. That'd be
submersible at that point.
yeah. If you were to do anything like that, it wouldn't be a dive. It would be like a spacewalk, but down. Like
You'd
you'd be in
have
a
to
big
take a
bulky
diving
suit
bell.
meant to take that much fucking pressure.
Yeah. Have we just lost Silver at this point?
Seems like it.
I had to
I
fucking talk to
broke.
someone.
Alright, I was gonna say I broke him when I brought cigarettes in. Or cigars in. He's still sitting there just like you motherfucker.
This motherfucker going and changing everything. Alright, what was the last thing we were fucking
We had just gotten to the safe house with I forgot his name again.
Dapper Force.
Yeah, him.
One of the canonically only characters I ever named before the game even started. I'm not
Which
ashamed
just
to
makes
say.
it all the more funny that I keep forgetting his name.
I'm not ashamed to say that I really was not prepared with half the names that I should have been.
Mm. The only reason you even actually came up with his name was because it was part of his backstory, though, right?
Yeah. Which shows how prepared I was if it's only that one.
I mean, you had the Hellhounds' names, or at least
Nope.
their Hellhound names.
Nope.
Huh. Not even like the whole Asmodeus, Beelzebub, Lucifer thing.
Yep. That wasn't until a
Jesus
couple of
Christ! No fucking
sessions
wonder
in.
there wasn't any. No fucking wonder there wasn't even a hint of demonology in their fucking name choices. Jeez.
Yep. Everything's retro.
Heh.
I
Retroactive.
honestly hope that the next campaign I'm not going to be that fucking bad with.
Ha. Me too, but jeez.
There's already more named characters in that one though, because of the fact that well, more named characters before I made anything else. Because there's the
Oh shit!
20
Wrong chat.
leaders.
Wrong disc.
Based on the fact that it has to do with piracy, it probably has a shit ton of bureaucracy involved.
Here, what
Not
the
really.
fuck is that?
Nothing.
Not really. Bureaucracy is like a backseat for this group.
Is it fucking beavers playing?
Those were groundhogs.
Okay,
Anyway,
groundhogs playing. Oh, I forgot what the fuck it is. It's from Canada.
Fucking.
This is not hockey.
Shuffleboarding?
Shuffle, isn't it shuffleboard or some shit? Like?
Oh, I know it's
Shuffleboard is
a.
something else.
shuttleiboarding?
No.
Anyway.
No,
I
it's where they
mean-
have those heavy weights where they fucking race and they scrape to go and melt the ice so it smooths.
Yeah.
It's shuffleboard.
Is it shuffleboard?
Wait, I don't know. Probably. Let me check. Oh, curling.
Oh,
That-
there you go.
Yeah. Anyway, so your butler is there now at New Vegas in the house.
Yeah, right channel.
Sure, what the fuck? Okay. He's there. The server's going to say, "Welcome to New Vegas."
I think that might be a gopher, actually, not a groundhog.
I'm not gonna think about it anymore at this point. That's annoying. So we're gonna say, welcome to New Vegas.
So this has been where you have been. Working on a pet project. Didn't even write.
Couldn't exactly get through the pass, but with the untamed lands being locked down. But I aim to rectify that.
And I guess that is where I come in.
Yes. I need someone trustworthy to go and manage it, and keep an eye on Hell Portal.
Well, where's the detachment of guards who will take me there? As I'm sure you're far too
But-
busy to do it yourself.
Meta, this is really fucking sad.
Yeah, I'm just.
Yes. I could go because I do have a full intention on memorizing the glyphs of the teleportation circle, so that we can get there at any time.
Oh, Ryder.
There's no doubt going to be a good amount of
But-
downtime.
Ryder, Meta.
Yeah,
Shall we split the party?
it sounds like there's a party split happening.
I mean, it seems like there's going to be a good bit of downtime.
Silver Pie
Or
needs to do
there
mayoral
could
duties
be
anyway.
a good bit of downtime between, you know. I mean, it's only 20 days only, but like, well, 10 days since I have recall.
What are you talking about? Oh, between New Vegas and...
Yep.
It's only 7 days.
Yeah, I'm like, it's not fucking 10 days.
All right.
I have to pull the map up.
Right. Yeah, only 7 days. It's only a week, and that's easily enough time to, get some shit done. Reinforce
I hate
yourself
so many gyms.
as actually being the mayor of New Vegas, and not just the person who happens to own it.
Also check in on how Beelzebub's doing.
Yes, indeed.
Yep. 6 days. Okay.
6 to 7.
Suki, Solar, do you think you two would be enough?
Eh.
To go and guard Dapper Force as
Yeah,
he heads
sure.
up north?
We're two very strong magic users, so why not?
Indeed.
And if anything were to trouble us, I just hold out.
Hold on. When's playing Nedra in this campaign, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Does Wynn do anything besides fucking meditate during downtime?
To my knowledge, no.
Should we just
We
have
could
her
easily
like
have Wynn
back us up
for melee
as a
support.
meat shield?
Yeah, just fucking have it so that way it's established that we send Wind with as the third guard,
Yeah.
even though that they're not
They're-
here to object.
How about this? They're so deep in meditation. We had to tie her on my back, and
They just accompany you.
They would
Okay.
meditate before sleep for a couple of hours.
Yeah. Hey, I have a question. Do you have any? Do you have like a 600 gold on you, Silver? Because I need to make some healing scrolls.
And how many would Silver get in return?
The healing scrolls.
How
That's
many
fine.
would?
Are you only asking for just 600?
Yes,
that
make
would
3
make-
healing scrolls.
What, one for each of the party?
Oh, I was saying I was gonna like
One for each of the currently here people?
yeah.
Alright.
Because since Blitzkrieg and Nedra is not here, they don't get one. Is that too much of a dick to do?
They'll probably
Well,
ask for one later.
yeah, but Nedra is the reason why
If they
Nedra is
know about
because
it.
they're sick. Should I just make one for Nedra because they're sick?
Later.
Later.
I mean,
You
I
can
don't
also
think
have them
Nedra is
just in.
sick. I think Nedra is just tired.
Nah.
You could also just
Technically,
ask the people who want it to invest the money in it to get it in
what
return.
was the
Do you want healing scrolls?
They weren't sleeping
Uh,
too good, was their
ending.
reasoning.
Right, yeah. Took them 10 minutes to write a 3-sentence long message.
Yep.
Not
Damn,
really
it sounds like
3
zero.
That's more
Not really
accurate, a
3
short
cents for me.
paragraph. An extremely short paragraph with technically one
1,
sentence,
2, 3.
but all of the commas are replaced with periods, because fuck
Yeah.
grammar, am I
Well,
right?
anyways, do you want healing? Do you want a healing scroll or not?
Yes, I do want to go and have that.
What about you, Solar?
Indeed, I would.
Alright.
It would certainly come in handy.
If you want me to make more, just invest more gold to me.
I will give you. How much money do I got?
Notable amount, hopefully.
I will give you 400 gold for 2 scrolls.
Alright,
Ah.
give me a second. Gold. And I need to upcat that to 100 gold for 2 scrolls. So, yeah, remove 2 there. Okay, 200 gold. There. And then 2 spells here. So, here you go. I also need to subtract the amount of paper I have. Okay, so paper.
That
Okay,
scroll
got
of what was the spell again?
mass healing word. Upcast it to level 5. Should I just like DM you the?
Yeah.
Wait, what do you mean scroll?
You could just do mass cure wounds.
I don't. Oh yeah, I forgot I have mass cure wounds. I'm
What do you
fucking
mean
idiot.
scroll?
Glyph.
You know
mean,
how like the haste of
glyph.
yeah, the haste
Glyph.
thing.
Doesn't glyph only go up to level 3?
Unless you
You can
upcast it.
upcast it. So basically, you can use you. In this case, it would be using 2 5th level spell slots in order to
Yeah.
create.
And if I want to make another one, I had to use sorcery
One.
points.
Yeah.
This spell sounds like it.
Expensive as fuck.
It's not just expensive, but it also sounds like it can break the game very easily.
Yeah.
Indeed,
I'm
it
pretty much broken.
has.
I'm pretty much
Everything
broken now.
can break the game if you know how to use it, right?
Yes, but the problem is like I'm running. I'm almost out of
We
money.
know this more than anyone else.
Hey, Ryder, can you give me more missions to have lots of money because I'm almost broke.
Nah,
Please, I need money.
if you need
This
money,
is more
you can
accurate.
go.
We just happen to have a holiday session shortly into the first
The only way is
campaign.
either doing a holiday
the-
mission that has gold
into
or
the
getting
campaign.
my like business.
Oh, Ryder, you gonna do anything for the Valentine's Day, or is there?
Why the fuck would he? None of us have any fucking partners. Wait, except for Ryder, I guess. But it's long distance, so it hardly counts.
Ryder can make a
Uh,
campaign just invest in like say, hey,
Yes.
this is dedicated to my love and to the ones that
He's
you
got
guys don't
3.
have.
One of them is already being here, and that is D&D.
Like Ryder can just make a one shot just to rub it on our noses.
Yeah.
What?
No,
No.
he couldn't.
Like the way you said that.
To
Like
rub it
he
in your
probably
nose.
make like
To rub it in your nose is about the same distance I have to travel to go see one of my partners. So probably not.
like just have like a Valentine one shot. Like we had to fight Succubus.
Valentine's Day one shot where you gotta take down fucking what's the name of it? Cupid? Is that his name?
Oh,
Uh,
an evil
yeah.
Cupid.
No, just a regular Cupid.
Yeah, but one of his attacks like
Just a
Ma-
regular Cupid, and you have to keep making wisdom saving
Oh,
throws,
wait.
or you fall for the first thing you see.
I'm
Which
I'm
happens to
gonna
be
say
Cupid.
this. we should probably carry a mirror so we can just look at ourselves. Just say, you know what? Fuck it. I love myself. I'm gonna kick your ass.
You love
Dude, if I were to
yourself,
look at my own
and now I need you to roll a wisdom saving throw. Oh, you've gone mad. You now wish to flee so that your face doesn't, so that you can still love your face and it doesn't get fucked up. Congratulations, you're out of combat.
What if we fall in love with Cupid?
Narcissia.
Then you fight for Cupid, of course.
If I were to have a mirror so that I could look at myself, I would love myself less.
You are the definite.
Huh?
Holy shit! Wait, why would you love yourself less?
No,
Because
loathe.
I'm ugly. No, love. I would love myself less.
We're not
because I
talking
look
about your
ugly.
real life variant. We're talking about your in-game variant.
Oh yeah, he would definitely love himself.
Yeah. I was like confused. Like, wouldn't your character be the definition of narcissism?
Anyway,
Your mind can be in the gutter as you
so
want it to
splitting
be.
the
That'll
party.
still probably be accurate.
Wait,
You
do I
guys
give
head
both
off.
my healing scrolls? Wait, but do I give both my healing scrolls to you, dude?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You head off.
Yeah.
Cool. How'd
Right.
you make all those scrolls in one day?
Oh yeah, good point. It takes an hour up to
How
cast
many
it, so it
fifth-level
takes 2
spell
hours
slots do you
to
have?
cast both of them.
Alright. So you're giving 2 scrolls to him, and then you're heading off.
Hidden doesn't exist.
I have a question. Shouldn't we like rest up so that we like all
Yet.
like we've been through a battle and stuff, and we haven't had a day of rest.
Yes, that would certainly be beneficial.
Alright,
Yes,
so you all
we
have
are
a day of
exhausted.
rest.
Especially since Itsuki just used all of their fucking 5th-level spell slots.
Yes, and
What?
also my
Which-
lucky point as well during
So
and
Depth
also
Force is going to look towards you again, Silver. So where's the detachment taking me there? It seems like these two wish to rest.
because we've been through a battle already with
Oh,
fucking
boo-hoo, I've been through a battle. I've had to run a manor by myself without a family.
Oh, that's terrible. I actually say it in a sincere way.
You guys are paid to fight, right? Or at least you adventure and fight. It's kind of part of the whole adventuring stick.
We haven't actually had a time to recover at all. We fought Satan. So yeah.
Silver is just going to say, unfortunately, the help these days is sorely lacking. So you have to make do in the meantime. Tomorrow shall be the
Every
day of
day the
departure.
manor is closed is another day we lose money. Silver, so please tell me that there's a silver lining here.
Yeah, he's right there.
Give me a minute. Man, there is no fucking silver lining, so I gotta fucking make up an excuse.
Remember, we came out of combat from Satan, and we had never had moments of rest. So me, all the spellcasters aren't really up to task right now because we still need to recover our spell slots.
Casters and full melees looking down at you. Pathetic.
We still need to recover our spell slots. So
Oh, look at these spells. Those afflict my muscles.
Well, with that, Dapper Force is going to request that one of you take him to the city hall to see what he can do about setting up trade between here and everywhere else that needs to be done before moving on.
Silver will do that since I need to go to town hall anyway to do some actual mayoral duty.
Right?
You know, show face.
Show face.
And actually, not just show face, but I have to show face.
I'm starting to.
It doesn't do well to have a mayor that's absent more often than not and not do anything while they're in town.
Starting to
So you're going
you're
to be
starting
here
to
for,
not
like-
like Dapper Force?
I'm starting to hate him.
What do you mean?
0.
Zero hates Dapper Force because Dapper Force
No,
is...
Out of character, I don't like him. In character, he seems like he had a lot going on.
He does have
Out
a
of
lot going
character,
on.
he's
He's just found out that there is still a member left of the family and that he's been serving
Alone by himself.
alone. Yep, by himself.
I still want to see what his insides look like.
You want to see what his
Zero
insides
stopping.
look like?
I have very violent tendencies.
Yes, you do.
I need to make a violent character real bad.
You can do it next campaign.
Next campaign, there is no forceful be good or be bad. It is you guys decide what you want to do, so enjoy.
I want to be less violent. I want to learn to be
You want to
peaceful.
be... Wait, do you want to make a violent character or learn to be less violent? Because right now you're sending conflicting messages here.
I'll probably start out violent, but maybe learn how to be less violent to show myself well.
Oh, that's not happening. D&D doesn't have
Yeah.
character arcs.
Press F to doubt.
Oh, D&D has character arcs if the players are good at
Have
doing
to pay
character arcs.
respect.
Like I tried playing a character that was gonna be a healing pacifist. Look how that got me right now.
Yeah, that went out the window 10
Yeah.
sessions in.
I'm now an artillery strike person.
Indeed.
I will rain down
And if you take
holy
Pact of
fire.
If you end up with Pact of the Blade, you'll be the most versatile person in the party. Because you'll have access
I
to
don't
any
want to be
weapon
versatile.
and
I
any
just
spell.
want to rain down fire. I want to constantly rain down guiding bolts nonstop till every single one of them are dead.
Oh, good news! You've
Yeah, I
chosen.
need that
Good news! You've chosen a great way to get that done. Anyway, so you take Dapper Force to the location as sitting in your chair as usual, working for you as usual. Is
Beelzebub.
Beelzebub.
When Silver enters, he is going to say,
Give me a sec.
what time of day is it?
Give me a sec. I've just got to get his thing up. So he looks very, very different. There is not a wisp of fire on him. Not even not the white fire, nothing. And you can see his eyes.
Oh.
Oh. Meta, does he look like he's no longer in servitude of any arcana, like hell or anything?
You tell me.
Yes, it does.
You must be... He checks a list. Silver Pride, yes?
Yes.
Most tasks have been finished. Are you here to take my leave?
Yes. Tell me, what happened to your appearance?
Nothing happened to my appearance. What do you mean?
Several say, last I saw you, not a week ago, you had more of a white wisp of flame about you.
I'm afraid I don't understand what you mean, Silver Pride. I have not met you in my life.
Might give me a minute. Actually, give me a few because my fucking laundry alarm's going off.
It would have been ever so useful if Solar Spark had come along, I'd imagine.
Would you have liked to have come along?
It's too late for that now.
You could
Hey,
have
if I were
dawdled in later.
Eh. Oh yes, since
It's ironically
his-
not too late.
You could have dawdled in like a minute after,
Yeah.
if you
Okay.
so choose.
Sure, if I guess.
Oh,
I mean,
cool.
I couldn't really think of a reason why Solar Spark would, but it
Probably because he
serves.
has. I feel like because Solar has nothing else to do, he's just gonna follow to see what sort of things that
Well, I do
Dapper
actually
Force will
have
do.
plenty to do.
Alright. Well, if you have plenty to do, then don't worry about following.
Yeah.
Alright.
But also, I do have a question. So about that dreamscape, how exactly does it work?
What do you mean?
That dreaming realm from that one shot with like the crown and stuff.
Give the pony
Um,
with no affiliation to dreams.
It is a pocket dimension of sorts that has been created within the realm of dreams. That
Yep.
you have that whoever wears the crown will have total power of. However, the crown is believed to be corrupted by none other than Nightmare Moon, or better used to say, it is corrupted by the
The nightmares.
forces of
The Abyss?
the Abyss.
Mm.
So is it like just possible to access it whenever?
If you put the crown on, it is.
Uh,
I feel
Very
like there's a
easy
book.
to.
if you put on the
But
crown in the, if you put on the crown in the material plane
yeah,
or in
it
the
is
pocket
easy
dimension?
to. If you fall asleep, it is. If you fall asleep with the crown on, you will end up going to the pocket dimension. But to get
Okay.
to the pocket dimension area for the crowns, without the crown, you would first need to have a lucid dream
Oh.
to be
So
able
my
to
real
know
life
what's
self would
going
be
on.
able to get there pretty easily.
Is there a
Because
monkey paw to that crown?
Yes, you
yes,
can.
it's cursed by fucking the Abyss.
Yeah. Yes, I know, but how does it affect your
It
character?
makes you go mad.
Okay, that's all I need to know. Jesus fucking Christ!
What the fuck did it do to Nightmare Moon, dude? Or to Luna?
No, she's the one who
Does that the same
corrupted
thing?
it. It hasn't been stated that she wore the crown.
She created.
Yeah.
She was one of the beings that was there when they were created.
Yes.
She was corrupted by the forces of the Abyss because she wished to find her way out of her sister's shadow. I almost said
Sister's
brother
shadow.
for some reason.
Huh. That's an
Yes.
interesting reality.
Been reading too many fanfics there.
I haven't been reading anything.
Yeah. So I have a question on
You
the
should.
madness. What
It's
are the
actually
negative?
refreshing if you find a good story.
What are the negative effects
Sweet
on the
volcanoes.
madness?
The negative effects of madness, well, you're not. That's for one.
What are the negative effects of madness? Madness.
Madness.
Yes, I know, but like stat-wise, Jesus Christ!
Uh, it.
My guess is it would probably act as a cyberpsychosis in the cyberpunk role-playing game,
Alright, so
which
can't-
is you can no longer play as that character, and at the DM's discretion, you could perhaps encounter that character as an enemy.
I see. So friendly fire. That's all I want to know. Like Jesus fucking Christ, guys.
But also, there is
Hey,
apparently a
look,
table of
I'm
madness
just making jokes here.
dealing with the Great One.
I'm just making
Like I just
jokes.
asked the same with him, and Solar here raised his voice for fuck's sake.
Everyone's raising their voice. Can we just stop raising the voices?
If I ever raise my voice, it's for a single sentence, and then I immediately go back to normal. Because I've had anger issues for long enough to know how to control it.
I had anger issues too in special ed. I weighed a fucking desk and a flagpole.
Hey, guys. Not helping. Just let's all calm down and remember that we have a D&D game right now for the
Yeah.
next
I
hour
just,
and
in
20
my
minutes.
free time, I will be. Hang on. I will be practicing. For now, I'll be reading the book because I still haven't been doing that.
Right.
Oh, yeah,
What's the book
books and
again?
It was a book on multiverses.
Right.
Oh yeah, I forgot. It's from that library thing, right?
Yes, none of us have been reading our books.
The multiverse theory is unfounded, but it has quite a few ideals in it. From reading it, you can guess that the people who wanted to try to prove that the multiverse was real had not been able to due to there not being any way to use magic to find their way into a multiverse.
I should probably
The
start.
reason why most of those who sorry, Atsuki, I'll let you talk once I've said this. The reason why most individuals believe that had tried to look into a multiverse, thought that there could be a multiverse, is because there's the multi-realms.
The multi-realm.
Yeah, multi-realms such as the Feywild and Shadowfell sort of thing, where there are other realms that are attached to the realm that you're currently on.
Yeah, something different from simply being a different plane.
Yeah, it's not an entirely different universe, but it, however, is a different plane sort of thing.
Oh, interesting. So it's like that Twilight episode thing with the mirror.
Huh?
Led to a parallel universe.
Oh, right, yeah.
You forgot about
I
that,
do
didn't you?
not recall that episode.
It's the
It was
word
a movie.
every. Yeah. It turns them human. Remember?
Oh.
Yeah, the movie.
Of course, Equestria Girls.
Yeah.
Yep.
The way you
Yeah.
fucking described it was just so vague.
Oh, the mirror. And there's only one big thing that is shown like in the MLP that had the mirror, which is like the mirror. What was did the mirror had a name? I forgot.
Probably.
Let me check. Mirror. Oh, it's just called the crystal mirror.
Yeah, it might have been it.
Which
Yeah.
apparently does exist, and that would be an entirely different universe. However, considering that Celestia holds onto it, there hasn't
If it
been
even
any.
if
Hasn't
it
been any
even
more
is
research into
actually
it.
a thing yet. Don't remember when it was made.
From what it says right here, it was then relocated to Twilight's castle.
Yeah, though Twilight doesn't exist at this current time.
Yeah.
Right, so Where is Silver?
Uh,
I am here.
Cool.
yeah.
So he
So
says that he apologizes, but he's never seen you in his life. As Solo, do you want to be there, or are you going to do something else?
I'm gonna be there.
Right. You walk in when you hear this. I'm afraid I've never seen you in my life.
Hmm. The infernal energy finally withered away from your body.
The what energy?
Just taking a guess.
Silver's just going to say, interesting. Tell me, do you recognize the name Nomad?
No, I don't recognize the name Nomad.
Meta, interesting.
Indeed.
his memories are gone or displaced. Oh god. Oh god, my leg. Pins and needles. Oh god.
Anyway, if you're quite done asking me rather weird questions, I must bid you adieu and go try and find my sister Opal. We have not seen each other in ages, and I wish to find her.
Silver will go and ask, where did you
History
last
check?
see her?
What did you say, Solo?
History check?
Sure. And what did you say, Silver?
Silver's going to say, where do you last remember her being?
Religious studies.
Damn. 10.
You don't remember anyone called Opal.
Well, my character's not there, so
Religious
Wait,
studies.
seriously? Your character can't make the connection?
Unfortunately not. Because I rolled a fucking 10 on history.
I wish I was there.
More
I would
accurately, I
roll a
rolled a
history.
3, and my plus 7 saved that.
I wonder if we can help someone with history.
Assisting?
Well,
Yeah.
see,
would
Opal has
certainly
never
work.
been used by him. Even in his, even
And
when he was Beelzebub, he never referred to anyone as Opal.
I'm just hazarding a guess that Nomad was initially Opal, but I'm not sure if Nomad would have.
Nomad has
I
not
seem
said that their name is Opal. They've just
I
only ever called
seemed
themselves Nomad.
yeah. I thought I felt like I remembered, but that could have easily been a forged memory.
No. Though, if you yourself could connect it, then I'd say that your character could as well.
Yeah.
We're religious
Okay.
studies, studying under Lucifer.
I'm just gonna keep quiet about that for now.
Silver's just going to say, Lucifer of Hell, right?
Yes, yes. He said that big things were coming, and that I, like my sister, were going to be crucial parts to it. That's the last time I saw my sister. Went to bed that night. Next day, had my breakfast, saw Lucifer again, and now I woke up here. I've been told that I've been here for a while.
Am I aware of where Nomad is staying?
Nomad is staying outside of the place in the ruins under New Vegas,
Yeah,
basically.
I myself, as a person, am aware, but was Solar Spark ever made privy to that information?
I believe you were there, weren't you?
If it was at the camp when we were going towards
yeah,
from New
It
Vegas to Crossroads, yeah.
yeah, you were there when Soul Pride said it.
okay. Hmm.
Well, he slides a book over the table. This is all the logs. Now, excuse me, I've been running in this office for a while, and popularity says that you need to be here. At least that's what they've been saying to me.
Oh, I feel like Citizens got to make a lot of Christmas based rolls.
Yeah.
Oh, I really hope he makes it. He really needs to be in charge of this town. This is
Hmm.
good. This is
Where
good
might
for
you
our
be
taste in
going
life.
should you decide to leave?
Can you repeat that?
Where might you be going should you decide to leave?
Return to where I was studying religion back at Liberty. To go see what has been happening with my sister.
Silver is going to audibly muse as he picks up the book and starts looking through the logs. He's going to say, that may not be possible, as it has been some time between what you last remember and what today is.
What do
Solar
you
Spark is
mean?
going to take his leave.
Uh, what do you mean by that?
Silver is going to ask, what year do you think it is?
The year of Lord Onyx's first judgment. He says he's going to war with a very scary opponent. Said something about the Rage Hive.
Huh.
And the Terror Hive? Yeah,
Oh,
the
they
Rage
worked
and Terror
together.
Hive.
Or perhaps not together, but were both under attack.
Something about the Rage Hive attacking the Terror Hive, yes.
Ah,
That's the
why
last
was
I
my
remember
question?
before I was apparently put on. How long has it been?
Silver is going to go and think about that and say, that was about, I think it was a year, so about almost 2 years ago.
Couldn't have been. I can't have blacked out that long. What strange magic has been befallen upon me? You did this, didn't
I
you?
bel
You unicorns are all the same. Lord Onyx has warned us of
Racism.
you. He said that everything from the north wishes us to be subjugated. That's why the Bat Ponies fled.
Oh, the irony.
They're considered monsters to you all. But you're the real monsters, aren't you? What did you do to me? What foul magics have you used upon me?
Silver is going to chuckle and say, ironically, nothing. No,
Roll
this
persuasion
is-
check.
In the meantime, I will be heading towards Nomad's hideout.
Alright,
That's an 18.
that's an 18. What's happened to me? Why can't I remember the last 2 years?
Silver's just going to ask him, do you recognize the name Beelzebub?
Of course, it's in the studies. 7 lords, each one inheriting a power under Lucifer. Man, if only Solar was
So-
there. Solar would have been like, wait
Uh,
a minute, that's not right. They're meant to be all under Cerberus, not Lucifer. What's going on here?
Yeah. Well, I'm not because I'm doing something else important.
Yep.
Yep. Silver's going to say. Give me a minute. I need to word it. Silver's going to say, under Lucifer. Strange. Lucifer is supposed to be. I don't know if the term right hoof dog would be correct, but very close to that of Cerberus.
Who's Cerberus?
Cerberus is the one that bequeaths the infernal powers of the
Roll
Seven
persuasion
Lords.
check.
Good.
What was that about those charisma rolls?
Religious misinformation.
That's
Ain't
what
that funny?
Not 20. Oh, yeah. He will
That's 20,
believe
and I'm
you.
proficient.
Yep.
Yes, I'm so happy he's role
Yeah, no
playing now.
shit, you're proficient. It's plus 10.
He's finally building his role playing skills.
Meta, shut the fuck up. I have been role-playing this entire fucking time, more than most of you.
You
Zero,
need to
you had to go.
more because you're a
So
mayor,
if
dude.
Cerberus is meant to...
Yes, I know, I am doing it.
If Cerberus is meant to be the... What is with all the religious studies that I had done? They're all fakes?
Silver's going to look at him and say, you wanted to join up with the Hellhounds to go and help and protect people, did you not?
Yes, yeah.
Make
The
the land
Hellhounds-
better.
The Hellhounds, as said in the book, Lucifer was sent down to, well, not sent down, but sent up to watch over those who are wicked and drag them down when needed.
Oh,
And
that's
when
certainly not
Lucifer's
misinformation.
power was not enough,
Well,
Lucifer
kinda.
was to then split his power 6 more times to his trusted brothers. There never was there a Cerberus.
I will say, if Solar Spark knew what he was missing, he would very much wish he could have been there.
Yep.
I know.
I can't
I can
wait for
see the-
Silver to just be like, man, you missed out on, like, blowing this dude's mind.
Like
That's not even what it is. It's the information being gained.
the amount of bullshit that this guy obtained.
Silver will go and say,
In
Wait, give me
every
a minute, I
lie,
gotta
there is a shred of truth.
Silver's going to say, the Hellhounds that you know of are no more, and have not been for some time. There is currently a civil war in Hell. Lucifer has made a cult, using the guise of the Hellhounds to infiltrate and undermine all that of Cerberus,
A
and
cult.
infect the mortal plane. They call themselves the Cult of Tartarus.
Cult of Tartarus? I'm afraid I've never heard of them.
I would not be surprised if you hadn't. They like to keep to the shadows.
It's also the court of Tartarus, I believe.
Yeah, it's the Court of Tartarus, but everyone... But let's be honest, it may as well be called the Cult.
It is a cult.
Yeah, it
It
is
is
a
a
cult.
cult, but it's a cult called the Court of Tartarus.
Yeah. Which in itself is another, like, disguising factor.
Yeah, so, hey, propaganda, baby.
Then what's going on with my sister? She didn't... You haven't killed her, have you, because she follows these false beliefs?
Silver's going to do say, ironically, it was your sister who you
Yeah, whatever.
had a falling out with after your ascension to one of the lords.
Wait, I was one of the lords?
Yes.
Why can't I remember this? Why can't I remember the last 2 years?
I like how you've been doing all of this and we don't even know his actual name.
I know, right? Where's Opal? Where is she? She's still
This
alive,
feels like
right?
it would be a pretty good time to cut to me.
Silver is
You're
going to
still
say,
making your way out, because she's a little further out, like an hour.
Damn.
Yeah.
yeah, it's an hour out of town.
It's an hour out of town to the ladder that takes you down to the
I thought it was the
ruins.
stairway.
And at that point, I may as well have just gone down the fucking well.
The well is full.
That
You would
would not.
drown.
You would not.
Not with bubble
Remember
wrap, but
that.
either way.
Oh, yeah, you could use
Oh,
bubble
no,
wrap,
here's the
but,
thing. Here's the thing. That was a single, maybe double file tunnel underground with water tunneling through it. You're not
There's-
surviving.
There's a famous, like, river that sort of turns sideways. I think it's in England? I don't remember where it is, but basically, the river turns sideways as if it was, as if, like, vertical? Is that the right word?
It essentially
And-
becomes so
Horizontal.
fucking deep. It has undercurrents in there that suck you down.
Yeah.
And
You would
here's the thing.
basically be
That is a
dragged to
fucking
wherever
creek.
the hell.
That is a creek that it does that.
That's
Yeah.
a creek.
Yes, a slow-moving creek has such a strong undercurrent that you will fucking drown.
So
30 feet
imagine
below the
that,
surface of water.
which imagine that, but with enough water to supply a town.
Yes,
Hmm.
trust me. I'm a fisherman. You do not fuck with running water.
So, is my sister alive? Where is she?
Silver is going to say, last I know of, your sister should be safe and sound. Though, if you have lost your infernal power, or if she too has lost hers, I believe Solar is going to greet her. We shall know in maybe an hour or two.
Gotta find her. Where is she? Where's Opal? Take me there. He stands up and he's like packing things that aren't his right now into a bag.
Silver is going to simply say, calm down. Rushing blindly will not do you any good. And Solar is trusted enough to go and be able to check up on her.
Soul might be trusted with you, but I've just woken up after a long sleep.
And you do not know the lay of the land. Should you run off, you may end up getting yourself killed. And your sister may try to kill me for letting you do such a foolish action.
I know well enough that
I'd
this
ra-
is one of the two places either we're in Baldur's Gate or we're in Oasis. Is Sunny Smile still here?
That he is, though things have
You're telling
changed.
me
And
he's been conscious for
Oasis.
who knows how long, and he hasn't checked to see if Sunny Smiles
man's
is
been
here?
stuck in the fucking mayor's office.
He's been stuck in the mayor's office. A
Oof.
lot of people have been walking in saying, "Oh yeah, don't worry, you've been here for a while," and he's just trying to remember. Sunny
I wonder
Smiles
what
was
happened
one of
to you,
the
Vicky.
it's one of the only ponies I could trust, and now I'm trusting you. Do not misplace my trust, Unicorn. Lord Onyx has said quite a few things about you all. I'm still inclined to believe that some of them have to be true.
Silver will say, oh, I have no doubt there is at least some of his words, though I question how much of it is truth. He too works closely with Lucifer. I believe last I had heard he was the Meta. He was a Minotaur, right?
Yeah.
Fuck, I can't do the pony pun. I was gonna say right hand man. What? So I was gonna say. Last I heard, he was the right hand man of Lucifer.
Right-hand man of Lucifer. But Lucifer was the right-hand man of... Oh, Lord Onyx. Lucifer was his best friend.
I know.
I wasn't.
There's always
I'm just
two
relying
sides
on
to a
him
story,
pointing.
and even then, if you weren't there to witness it, every story could be spun 1,000 different ways with 1,000 more interpretations. But as of right now, Lord Onyx is missing. Lucifer has a civil war in hell, while also trying to expand the Tartarus,
What can I
along
do?
with killing.
I'm just one diamond dog. Apparently, I lost the only thing that gave me any sort of leeway. I was one of the 7. Now I'm nothing. And you're not even letting me see my sister. What's happened to her? What do you mean she lost her powers as well?
Silver's going to hold up a hoof and say, "Do not misinterpret my words. I question if your sister has lost, as you have."
And that's where we're
But
going to... He's gonna just sort of start pacing back and forth. Continue. He's just pacing back and forth like in a like, you know how people pace back and forth when they're kind of stressed.
yes. Yep. Silver's going to say, "When I had met you and your sister, you were Beelzebub, and your sister, she had been ousted from her place in the Hellhounds. This was about 9, 10 months ago. You two had a falling out due to differing opinions. She had felt that the Hellhounds had lost their way, doing the things needed to protect the Untamed Lands, and were in fact potentially harming it. But when she raised these questions, she was branded a traitor, hunted the ends of the land."
And with that, he is not going to say anything else. He's just pacing back and forth, kind of every now and again grabbing like his hair, and you can hear him say, "This isn't happening." Every now and again.
Am I thinking
As
too
we
much like
go,
Silver right now, or is he not thinking enough like Silver right now about thinking about turning him into a warlock? Since you can fucking do it.
Oh, I could do it, but I need to go and actually gain his trust and subservience. That is what is required.
Yeah.
so, Solar, you get to the ladder that goes down, which you can see that there is a small campsite set up at the top, and you can see that there is some food in the pot. Welcome, Solar. What can I do for you?
A interesting development.
But hey,
So,
I'll be right back.
Interesting development. As Baldur's Gate suddenly sprouted legs and started walking around.
nothing quite that interesting.
Have you met another one of the 7 lords?
Well, some the time.
Has Cerberus asked you to try and get me
brother,
back in his... My brother is what?
Your brother is back.
Is back. He's always been back. He's just in the soup that is the mind of Beelzebub.
Yes, well, that's what he's back from.
So he's the dominant force right now. I might ask him some questions then. Ask him why he was so easily gullible back then. Well, let's go. Let's go see my brother. Unless, of course, you have some more information before we leave.
No, nothing. Sort. The
Alright. So you head back. Silver! Don't tell me you've gone.
he just said that he was going.
He's
He
left
expected it to
more
be
time.
longer.
Yeah. Well, that's why I gave you an out to say that there's more information, but you've,
I don't have any more information, to my knowledge.
I mean, you were there when he
None that
said
are
that it
relevant.
seems like
I could
he
leave.
doesn't remember anything. If you got
Oh,
that.
yes, I could enlighten her on that as we are heading there.
Well, she starts walking, so. Is my brother still light voiced? Still easy going?
Huh. Well, he certainly seemed to be. The circumstances weren't exactly usual in his state.
What do you mean?
From what I can tell, he had been back for a little bit before we came. So
This is what I get
he
for
was stuck
camping
doing
outside of the city, I guess.
doing mayoral work without even remembering why he was doing it.
What do you mean he didn't remember? All of the memories of each of the Beelzebubs remember what they were doing just before. That's what the Seven Lords are. They are the memories of the old. That's why they tend to be more wise than the rest of us. Unless, of course, someone has wrenched. No, but that was a forbidden ritual. Fuck, forbidden rituals aren't
What was that?
exactly. Forbidden rituals aren't exactly something that are forbidden these days, are they? Lucifer has said that there are ways that he had to craft to be able to take away power from those unworthy of one of the seven lords. It usually leaves the being lost for the last years that they were one of the seven lords. He said that it was forbidden to anyone except for him to use, as the texts that I read said that he had created the Seven Lord system and he knew how to get rid of it. Of course, we all know the truth, don't we?
Yes, indeed. Though I have heard word of a Beelzebub being in Road's End.
That must be the new one. You need a new host for such a thing.
Yes, I would imagine.
I'm surprised that you haven't yet gotten yourself a title. Or are you just vying for Lucifer's spot?
Am I that transparent?
My eyes see more than just your physical. I can see everything about you. I couldn't trust you as far as I could throw you, but I can at least believe that right now we're not enemies. That could very well change. As one of your number is a warmonger, hiding his true self behind the guise of a war master, when all he really is a warmonger. Him and his family, his bloodline, everything about them. Anyone who were to side with him, I am never sure what they would do. Which terrifies me sometimes. But I'm sure they're all the more eager for such a thing. That's why I live outside of the city, because Silver Pride is in power. If Silver Pride wasn't in power, then I'd be more than happy to live in the city. With him there, I'm not sure what sort of laws could protect me. Alright, Sylvia there.
Oh, I've been here for a while. I was just letting you guys roleplay.
Alright, cool. So,
I've been
you
here since
two
you're
are
like,
living in
is
the
Silver
city.
here? And Silver's like, no, he said he just left. I was like, oh, you only just chill for 30 seconds and see what happens.
Alright, cool. So,
I've done that.
you two make it to the town hall as, I should probably put a picture of Opal up so you guys can see Opal again.
Oh, blessings.
No, this is a dog, not a cat. And also, we're 300 years off from that.
How do you fuck it up every time?
What?
It's about 700-800 years off from G4.
So, because I haven't updated
See,
this,
I heard 700 years, and I thought that was the difference between now and the first campaign.
because I haven't
That is.
updated the faces in a while, especially this one. Unfortunately, it's kind of gotten a little weird, so I have to have them looking down upon you all. So enjoy that. As she enters, Silver, you hear knocking at the frame, the door frame. Someone said that my brother was back. No, you can't be my sister. She's not my sister. She doesn't look anything like my sister. As he pulls out a quill and holds it out like he's gonna try and do something with it. Get away from me, all of you.
Yeah, my YouTube recommendation is depressing.
Man, I have no fucking comment for that. Silver will go and what is it? You said it was a quill, right?
Yeah, he pulled out a quill and he's now holding it as if he'll try and stab someone with it. Even though it's a quill. Not exactly the most useful weapon against someone.
How much damage can you do with a quill?
D4.
I mean,
actually,
if
one.
it's like an actual,
Oh.
if it's like an actual feather
Well,
quill, it wouldn't be that
Is there a quill holder
strong.
on the desk?
Yes.
Silvers is going to use telekinesis to pluck it out of his hands and put it in quill holder before, while saying, "Calm down, you fool, before you hurt yourself." And simply talk to her.
I wish my character was there. I'm bored.
Yeah,
Well, I
that's
gave you
what I
the
was going to
offer.
say.
Yeah.
So what I was going to say, after everything you've learned about what's happened in the last 2 years, you wouldn't expect your sister to have possibly changed.
Not this much. Of course he wouldn't. Look. Quartz, I don't know what's gotten into you. Or gotten out of you.
Towards.
But it's me, Opal. I go by a different name at the moment. And unfortunately, I would usually kill anyone who knew what my real name was, but it seems like you've been spouting it, so I can't exactly kill the people that are that you told. Not that I had the power to in the first place. This name doesn't leave this room. Okay? Okay.
Silver just smiles sweetly while nodding his head.
She seems
A
to look
bastion
at...
of innocence.
She looks at you as if she has a distaste for you.
Not even bothering to hide it now, are we?
More just like the innocent smile. She knows that that's ammo against her. And she doesn't trust you to not hold it against her in some way. I've changed for the better, and it seems like you have lost your memories. You were bees above for somewhere around 2 years. And you were the right-hand man of Lucifer for a while. Until, of course, you came to be privy to what Lucifer was actually doing. The thing I was trying to warn you about, but didn't get to. I don't remember any of this. Why can't I remember? I'm gonna have to explain this to everyone here. No, I won't. Silver, out. Solar is more than willing to... Well, I am more than willing for Solar to be here, as he has connections to hell. But you have connections elsewhere.
Silver will go and sigh in a mock-heart fashion before saying, "Very well. As a sign of good faith, I shall listen to your request."
And before you just stick your ear to the door.
Probably not. Silver will go and make his way out of the room.
Nomad will close the door with a wave of their claws as the door shuts behind you. Not elegantly, by the way. Shuts with force.
She slams it. She slams it.
It's less of a slam and more of a she doesn't care how loud it is sort of thing. She put enough force into closing it, but doesn't care how much force it was. So, here's what is happening to you. Lucifer is using one of his rituals to move what you were to someone else. You have forgotten the last 2 years because Lucifer has deemed you unworthy of his power because you are privy to his plans. That's why there's a new Beelzebub, and why you're back to being who you are. Your memories of the last 2 years are gone. The only way that they'll ever come back is if we put you back as Beelzebub. But I'm not sure if the next Beelzebub is going to be able to be so kind to do so. And I don't have the papers to do the ritual. The only ones who do know how to do the ritual are those who are privy to the court of Tartarus. We've got to find another one of the 7 lords who are under Lucifer's control, and hope that they will have the information. Maybe even this Beelzebub might have that information. Willingly giving to us is not an option, though. Can't get the information from Lucifer himself, unless, of course, we were to find his place of residence, which he has not told anyone, except Lord Onyx. So I'm just gonna forget everything of the last 2 years, and that's it. I don't know what to think. I don't know what to do. Who do I even turn to? Solo, what? He just sort of is out of our words to say as Nomad opens the door. You can enter again. Solo, you can explain if you wish to your little friend the problem we have, but let out too much information and it could detriment you. Not that I think Silver here could ever learn such magic. Silver, do you enter again?
Yeah.
As you enter, you hear her say, Silver here couldn't learn such magics.
He'll just ignore it.
Quest log.
My back.
Solar is going to say my best recommendation. Speaking to speaking to Quartz, Solar is going to say my best recommendation would be to stay here, either in town or with your sister.
Well, I'm still very good with paperwork. So, I could stay here. Not really the best with confrontation, though. As seen by me holding a quill earlier. I didn't know what I was going to do with that. Probably try and ink you to death.
Silver's just going to jokingly say, "Don't worry. With paperwork, there's a high probability of that."
Right, there we go. There's the new quest.
Oh, that's 15K.
Oh.
Alright, well, if I'm here, I'd feel a lot safer if I could have someone guarding me. This is where Asmodeus will finally come into the picture.
Ah, I was just going to seek him out.
I was
Asmodeus
literally about to say.
enters. What is going on here?
Does Asmodeus look the same?
He still looks like Asmodeus with his whole like
Considering the
one.
fact that his job involves him being out and about, it's highly likely that if he were to suddenly lose his memories of his time as Asmodeus,
He
well,
still looks
he would
like
be
he's
dazed. He would still know where he was, I guess, but
God damn it! I accidentally hit the spinning. I accidentally hit the spinning GIF choice of rendition instead of hitting the get the picture. So now I'm gonna wait until that's done spinning so that I can say cancel for that. Alright, let's try that again. And as Asmodeus comes in saying that, you can see that Quartz is cowering in a corner, looking at this person who has got fire on one side of his face.
huh.
What's the meaning of what's going on? I've seen that many of you have been coming in and out. And my gods say that there's a new Earth Pony in town. Strange symbols on you. Yes, well, I've just been sort of sitting here watching the show, really.
Oh yeah. I knew there was a third. I knew there was another person in here. My brain rationalized it into being Itsuki.
Wait, what?
Nothing. It doesn't
I got no
involve
comment.
you.
No, say that again.
It doesn't involve you.
Okay. How long until the session's over?
Like 30
Uh,
minutes.
28 minutes. Since you're not there, though, Atsuki, you could probably just go if you want.
Over
Yeah.
here in this case.
All right. Silver will go and say to Asmodeus, Beelzebub here, as he gestures over to what is now Quartz, has lost a bit of his ability. Wait, no, that doesn't sound wrong. Let me reword that. Let me reword that. Has lost some of his health, leaves him in a little bit of a more vulnerable position, and will require a guard for the foreseeable future.
Right. Well, I'll get one of my guards to do that. Do you remember much, Beelzebub? I'm not Beelzebub anymore. That's all I know. His eyes sort of widen, and he just kind of grabs out what seems to be a bit of red chalk, and he starts writing stuff down onto his armor. They look like runes. An Arcana check for anyone who wishes to.
I would most certainly wish to.
Oh yes. I wish my Arcana was more than just fucking 1.
This may turn out to my benefit.
13. If you somehow get fucking lower than me, I'm going to go and smack you.
Yeah, I would have to roll a 6 for that.
You'll be fine.
Not. Where the fuck? I forgot to type in the plus. Okay.
No, you forgot to type in the fucking digit.
16.
16.
What? You
Or
rolled a 19?
26.
26.
Yes.
I'm about to fucking
I
say.
was gonna say, wait, when did your intelligence drop by 3? So, to your best of your knowledge, Silver, these are definitely runes of some sort that have arcane power to them. As for you, Solar, it looks like he's writing down anti-scrying runes that look exactly the same as the runes that seem to be on Dapper Force. As if he doesn't want to be seen by any scrying.
Can
There are a
I
few
make
other
note of
runes.
these runes?
Sure. There are a few other runes
Or
that are
should
there.
I say memorize them?
Yeah, one of the runes seems to be one that is sort of designed to keep the individual in place, and there's another rune for that individual, which is Asmodeus, that he's just scrawling onto his armor. As he finishes what he's done. Alright, so I'm sure you're probably wondering, Silver, what I just did. I'll let you in on a little secret. Lucifer has a way to take away the Seven Lords' powers because of the fact that he split himself into 7. As no one has told him that is not true.
I will
Solar is
be
here.
looking at Nomad.
Nomad, you can
Asmodeus.
see one of Nomad's eyes twitching quite badly.
I would imagine that Asmodeus isn't quite as distrusting as Nomad.
No, because they have Jade in them. Jade is very trusting of Silver.
Yes. Specifically Silver. That's right.
And because Silver gave them a job and safety.
But they also have the previous Asmodeus in them, who which Silver killed.
Yeah.
Directly.
Well, he's dead. What does he care about?
I just realized I should have probably been less lazy and not make my character very loyal to Silver.
You still have character fucking agency, you twat. It's
Well,
just now that you are serving Silver.
Yeah, I did that because I was lazy. I didn't want to do more of a role playing of like individualism.
Oh, you fucking tard.
Yeah, I know.
The
Anyway.
extent of his individuality is he'll Atsuki will ally with anyone who can.
I pretty much
get her
literally.
to her daughter.
This is why I want to play a fucking support character next camp.
Anyway.
Yeah, this I found okay, when I thought of it, I found a way to make myself deal with less talking is by putting more of my responsibility over to the person I am heavenly. So in other words, I'm treating it as using Silver, but not as Silver, but I'm using Hidden in real life.
Anyway.
Sorry, Hidden. I'm a lazy person.
Anyway, so
I know you fucking are.
Ugh. I still need to
I
make
have
breakfast.
lost where I was because of all this talk about you not wishing you did something.
Asmodeus was a lot more
Asmodeus
trusting.
was more trusting and Nomad. In fact, Silver can see Nomad's eye twitching. As he just says that there is power, that there is a ritual that Lucifer knows that he has not made privy to the other 7 lords, except for those who might need to be replaced will have to learn it. And they're usually those who would be very loyal to Lucifer's course, and after Lucifer had had a chat with Satan, found out what that new cause is and hasn't wanted to be part of it since.
We caused the issues and then fixed them. What?
So, Lucifer is just trying to scroll down as many things on him. Sorry, not Lucifer. Asmodeus is trying to
Asmodeus.
scroll down as many things on him as possible so that he doesn't lose his memories and return to being Jade. Because he likes the new power he has. He's not going to want to lose them to some other hellhound that doesn't deserve them. As with that, Nomad is going to leave, saying that she will be returning back to her camp. And Lucifer will say that he'll stay with Quartz until then. And he will ask if there's anything.
Asmodeus.
Sorry. Asmodeus will stay. No, Lucifer's there now. Asmodeus will stay there with Quartz. And say that he'll take care of Quartz for now until one of his greyhounds get there. He will ask, though, if there is any other information he needs to be privy to.
But let's see. What else would Asmodeus need to know?
Well, he doesn't know that Satan is now on your side, technically.
I'll tell Asmodeus that
Allied.
Satan is not
Word.
allied, but cooperating.
Yes, that's the word.
Yes. Satan is cooperating with the Faustian family to supply and steel. But we will need to establish a secure trade route between New Vegas and Baldur's Gate.
I'll get on that. I'll handle the moving of forces. He turns to look at Quartz, and you'll handle the paperwork. Yes, sir, I'll do so. Don't worry. Don't need to hear me complain. I am working. Happy. God, you sound too much like Treasured Sands.
Tell me about
Can't believe that you are Beelzebub.
as tend to be the result of intimidation.
Well,
Silver, well, actually, before you continue, right? Silver will go and say, "Don't beat the dog up too much."
I don't
You weren't
plan
exactly
on
far
beating
off.
up anyone.
Silver is going to continue with, "You weren't too far off yourself I recruited you.
I remember. We remember. Anyway, continue your little campaign of the pride before the fall. Though which pride is going to fall is the real question. Lucifer, the prideful prick, or Silver Pride, the warmonger.
Wow. You
No,
seem to wear
that's what the
your.
tabloids
You seem.
call you.
Silver will simply shrug, and when one is a bit of a, I guess you could call it war profiteer, family history, others tend not to look.
Alright. I'll get that done, as said, and you'll do the paperwork. Anything else that needs to be done? Letters sent anywhere?
Oh, yes. I believe Atsuki wanted to go and send a letter to go and contest their family's inheritance of their
Well, now that you
merchants
have
empire.
dealt with Baldur's Gate, can't believe that now I'm going to have to be talking here instead of Beelzebub. I'll make arrangements for a... What are they called? Mail service? Yes, a mail service to be started. Its routes up north. And who is this? As he points to Dapper Force.
So we're simply say, this will be Dapper Force, the new mayor of Baldur's Gate. Or this is.
It's a pleasure to
Would
meet you.
be.
I'd say likewise, but I'm yet to know what side you're on. You're new to this area. I've seen what Silver has done to those who are against him. I'd hate to see what he does to those who betray him.
Huh. He has. Well, sort of.
He has. He witnessed it firsthand being murdered by the group.
Oh yeah, that too.
Well, to be fair, that
I
wasn't
was talking
betrayal.
about
That was more of
firsthand.
just like, you're in my way.
He said.
Yeah.
I need
He
you
said.
out.
He said he's seen what happens to those people who stand against him. He doesn't want to know what happens to those who betray him.
And I was saying that he kind of has, because he's looked at Treasured Sands, but it's like, not really. Treasured Sands can be useful still.
Plus, Treasured
And also
Sands
he's not
betrayed
got
him
the nature
before the
of it.
game. I'm not sure what he'll do if Treasured Sands was to betray him during.
That was a past betrayal that he did not know about until now. If he were to witness a betrayal, or perhaps learn of it shortly after it happening, then he might not be so generous.
Yep. Anyway, with that, Lucifer will... Not Lucifer,
Lucifer.
fuck. I keep saying Lucifer.
Yeah.
Because I've been talking about a lot of people here. Asmodeus will go and pick up Quartz and get him to sit down in the chair and sort of slap him on the shoulder. We'll hold down the fort here. You go do your thing.
Silver's going to say, ironically enough, I do have mayoral duties to get to since there's going to be a bit of downtime. As
Oh.
Dapper Force is escorted north.
Well, if that's the case... Quartz, how good are you at writing speeches? I guess I'm good enough to write speeches? Well, you got your speechwriter. But for now, take a load off.
Meta, is he saying that to Silver?
Yeah.
Yeah, Silver will nod his sensei. Very well. I'll check
You
in
need to
tomorrow.
look less. He sort of points at all of your armor, and more. He just sort of waves his hand, trying to think of the word.
Regal.
That's the word, regal.
Well, that is true. There is also the added.
Lord Onyx isn't. You're not the only one who is an individual who played politics. Lord Onyx is also a prolific fighter. He wore armor when he needed it, but the people are scared of armor normally. Unless, of course, you think that the people here are different, which would mean that they'd be more like-minded towards you, but not everyone here is all happy with the leader wearing armor. That's why Beelzebub didn't, as he was pseudo-leader, and I would say you should do the same. But that's just my two-bob. What do I know? I used to be a slave worker. Slave owner, not worker. Slave owner.
Well,
Slave master.
a slave master, but who is also simultaneously a guard for that same set of slaves.
Oh, that is a good point. Now I'm wondering why did the Hellhounds choose us if they knew that I'd be working with you? I've got something to think on now. Take a load off. He sort of gestures for you guys to leave.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and go to my room and continue reading on the book.
Alright.
So I technically only read it for like a minute or so.
But
You're
and she
like-
shook me all night. No.
Trying to read a book
Okay.
here. Stop causing earthquakes! So, what are you going to do, Silver?
Silver will head back. What time of day is it?
Considering it's still the same day as it was, it's probably getting towards the afternoon now. Oh no, late afternoon. As you walk out, you feel a knife to your throat.
Which one of
Would it
us?
happen to be belonging
To you, Silver.
Who does it belong to?
It is Nomad. If you say my name to anyone as blackmail, I hope you know that you won't see rest, because I won't let you rest. My name stays between us, and us alone. Got it? I know who you are. I see what you are. You can't fool me. My eyes see. You're a warmonger. You're a terrorizer. You feed off those who are.
No,
in
he's not a
fear.
YouTuber.
Ha! Funny.
So, Silver's just going to chuckle as he says, "Do you really think so little of me? I know. I know all of that already. Your other doesn't change much.
Stay away from my brother. You've got one, don't get another. You don't need more warlocks. You're not going to be like your father.
Silver's going to then say, "Tell me, Nomad, do you think of me as some senseless barbarian that wants to see the world plunged into war forevermore?"
No, but I see a very dangerous being in front of me that, with the right information, can topple an entire country. And that is why I need you to not hurt my brother and not cause this country to fall. But we still need our common enemy dealt with. But I don't want you to become my common enemy in the process. You touch my brother, that might be just the case. You've got one warlock, you don't need another.
And Silver would just
And
say,
I
"And what if
see
your
her
brother
eye."
approaches me?"
And my brother continues to be a fool. But I'll make sure that he doesn't. I'll be talking to him a lot more now that he's back. I'm allowed to freely go through this city just as you are. If I ever lose that privilege, I will find my way back. This is my warning to you. I showed you kindness that day. I know as much as you do that you don't want me to say anything to those who still aren't loyal to you. Keep my name and my brother out of your mind. And keep your little warlock away from me. I can see the tether. Even if you can't, I can see it connected to her.
Sure, what the fuck are you sending?
Keep my
My
brother
wife
safe
out
out your
of your
fucking
fucking mouth. Yeah. Are we clear?
Silver's just going to say, "No, man, I do want there to be peace between us. And don't worry about your right to walk through the city being revoked. I shan't do a thing about that because you are an ally."
I was
But
asking if it was clear.
He just does the listeners.
Silver's just going to continue with, "But holding a dagger on the steps of the town hall to the mayor's throat doesn't paint a good image."
Half the people
Come
don't
now.
even know who you are. They've seen me more here than they have seen you.
And the other half that do know who I am will also talk.
Well, but
Come now. Let us have peace between us.
are you going to leave my brother and my name out of your mind? Let him be. He's been through enough. He can be who he wants to be now, not some pet.
He is free to make his own decisions in life. I shan't constrain him to anything that he isn't willing to do. Same as before.
She loosens the dagger from your neck. Then we're at least in agreement on that. And she puts the dagger away. As she clicks her blood fingers, and you see that you reappear on the steps. You were still on the steps, but now it's a busy place again.
Meta, you didn't think I'd go and do that line about on the town hall, did you?
I did.
Fuck my mouse.
She then She then looks at you one more time. Remember, the forces of hell would like to know more about you. After all, some of them brought your family to justice. But they didn't bring the other one to justice, did they? As she starts walking away. What family do you think she means? I'm sure you
I know which family.
Yeah.
So we're just going to watch her walk off. As
One
let's
of
see,
the
let's see,
guards
let's see.
approaches her and asks her where she's going. She just says that she's leaving the city. And it seems like the guard is questioning her why she suddenly appeared on the steps. Are you going to intervene or just let it go?
Hold on, give me a sec. I gotta resist the massive urge to be a massive fucking dick.
I mean, if you want to be a dick, you can be.
Never knew you could do that. Never knew you could resist
hold on,
that urge.
hold on. Yeah, give me a minute. Give me a minute. I gotta no, because it's not in character. It's still able to play it away, but I gotta go and actually, reel back the dickish tendencies. I'm on fucking bit of a high. So we're going, start walking towards them, listening into the conversation as it's happening.
So she's just saying that she was using some type of stealth magic to stop herself being seen. The guard asks why. She says that she just wanted to test it out and it happened to work. There was no real malicious reason why she happened to be at the steps of the
Town Hall, where
Town
Silver
Hall.
Pride also appeared at the same time.
Yeah, but the guard doesn't care about you appearing. You're Silver Pride. All the guards know who you are. Most of the civilians don't have a clue who you are. All the guards know who you are.
Yeah. Hey. Autocracy. That's how it should be. Though the autocrat should also be known by the populace just a little. So we'll have to rectify that. Does it look like Nomad is getting a little perturbed at the questioning?
Not really. She looks like she's she looks like she's showing next to no like anger or resentment towards this guard. She's just trying to talk her way out of basically admitting that she threatened you. You know, because your guards aren't actually stupid. They saw her appear, and they're asking her some questions. Why you appeared there is none of their concern. You could have appeared there at the same time.
Don't know why she never thought to say that she was just having a private discussion. That's what that was for.
Because she doesn't want to say that she had a private discussion with.
I mean, that's what it was.
Yeah.
I mean, either way, it would be deception on her end.
Yep.
Yeah. Just
you know what?
more
I
so...
will roll the deception check.
more so lying by omission.
Oh my god.
The guard is not buying it.
So it's just the same.
I got a nat one. The guard is not buying it.
So the guard knows she's fucking lying.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going approach and ooh, wait, hold on. Wait. I got too much of a shit eating grin. I need to come.
You're not game changer.
Oh, come on,
No.
dude.
What? I had to make the
Into your
joke.
character. Put it into your character, bro.
Well, here's the thing.
Wouldn't.
There has been no sex. So I'm
Yeah, there
doubly
has.
not game changer. No, not in the last 5 minutes where I'm looking at the person who just with a shit-eating grin,
Yeah.
licking my lips like he did.
Right. What?
Man
Did
went
he
way
lick
into
his lips?
detail with it. Yeah, I think.
Jesus. fucking
There will
Christ.
not be that sort of
I think I
detail in my
repressed that.
games.
I think I fucking repressed that. Jesus Christ.
Degeneracy
He licked
like
his
that
lips.
stays.
There's a reason why I do not stream it anywhere, and all the fucking notes is in a fucking calendar.
Yep.
With
My games are streamed, so anything like that would get me immediately banned.
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. So we'll go and approach them while smiling sweetly. As a charismatic,
The
totally above the
the
law.
current guard is what looks to be a Earth pony. Ah.
Hmm.
The Silver Pride, we've caught this individual who seems to have appeared in front of the town hall. They may have missed seeing you appear at the town hall because they don't really see you very much.
True. Sir Pride is just going to go and say, "Ah, that's quite strange. I thought you were."
You've cut out.
Yeah.
So we're going to say, "Ah, that's quite strange. I thought you were well known." No. But no matter. Do not worry about her for that incident. That was due to me.
The guard nods. Right. And he walks off. He's not gonna ask what you did. He's just gonna walk off because you said you did something.
Yeah.
Mm,
And it was
Loyalty.
100% the truth.
absolutely gotta love it.
She looks at you. She is not trying to hide that she is like
Absolute disdain.
resentful of the fact that you had to come in and stop that.
And here I thought Lucifer was the prideful one.
So we're just going. Give me a sec. Give me a minute. I got a word. So we're gonna go and say, I know that you detest me, and doubly so, but I do want there to be peace between us. I'm not some evil, as you may believe, although my family's history doesn't exactly disprove that.
Bloodline's history doesn't disprove it at all.
Ooh, wait. I gotta get a line. But Silver's going to ask, but are the sins of our forefathers the sins of the sons? one can change. Although I know you'd rather not see that,
Because of
as
your
it makes
bloodline,
things.
that me and my brother had to flee. It's because of your bloodline that I was in exile. It's because of your bloodline and the feud between the Terror Hive and the Rage Hive that caused me and my brother to run. So yes, I hold resentment for your warmongering ways of your forefathers and what you will do. This civil war needs to happen, I agree. But I do not agree that you're the one running it. You probably feed off this like your father did. How much gold do you think you'll get by the end of this? How much food do you think you'll have starved from others whilst you salivate over the destruction and terrorization of hundreds, thousands?
Silver would go and chuckle. Do you simply believe me to be such a two-dimensional character that I'm only in this for the savoring of the moment?
Meta joke, we're all two-dimensional characters in this universe.
But
Indeed.
Yes.
Except for the Hellhounds, apparently, who are all rendered in 3D.
because you can't make ponies in that damn fucking thing,
Mm.
which is entirely disappointing.
Hey, they might one day. But they've got to,
No,
they've got to like look at Hasbro and be like, look, guys, we allowed to do ponies, and Hasbro will be like, no,
no, because here's the thing: that you can actually do it in that style because is Lauren Faust style. That's not the My Little Pony style. It was Lauren Faust style,
yeah.
and proven by them's fighting herds.
Anyway, where are we up to? Oh yes, the two-dimensional character. If you're anything like your brothers that were slain, I'd believe so. If you're something different, I wish you to prove it. I've been able to go back to my home because of what's happened. You'd think it'd be safe now that the Terror Hive is gone. Or dismantled. But it's not. The Rage Hive is everywhere.
So we're just
Hellhounds
going simply
didn't even
idly.
kill them.
Well, idly muse. Why do you think there was the feud between the two?
Between the Terror Hive and the Rage Hive,
Yes.
doesn't matter what the feud was about. The fact that I got caught up in it and so did my brother is the thing that I care about more.
Once again, and I thought Lucifer was the prideful one.
Who do you think might have
And
been gunning for Lucifer's
That
spot
was
at
in
one
meta,
point?
in case you didn't notice the
Yeah, I
animation.
know.
yeah.
I'm just saying.
And Silver is going to just simply say, and now the feud is gone. Terror Hive is no more, and all that remains
All that remains is a princess.
our little merry band of misfits. Should be much more peaceful now that one of the biggest players is gone, and yet it seems it's only gotten for the worse.
She looks at you.
We're-
She looks at you and takes a moment to think. Are you so deluded that you actually believe that? that both sides are gone. After you brought that thing here, princess, you should have killed her. But of course you won't, because you wanted her. It's natural for you to want something like that, isn't it?
Silver's just going to reply with, just as natural as it is to want you, the one hunted down by the hellhounds. I'm not petty enough to go and stake my pride before acquiring ally. I am no fool. To wage a war, one must actually have an army. To have an army, one must have resources. To have resources, one must have money. And to acquire money,
What does that creature have to do with it? As she points towards your house, what does she get? Or what do you get from her? Meta. All the sex in the world.
but
I think I know how.
She's the last of the Terror Hive, isn't she?
Silver just go and grin as he says, and there is a giant target on both the Hellhound and the Rage Hound. With her, as a princess, all the rogues will obey her. And that will be another fighting force that will join.
Pulls out what looks to be a black stick of chalk, but it's more clay-like. As she scrawls something on her arm and holds it out. We'll make one deal with you. If you break this deal, I'll kill everything left of your family. Your butler, everything. Accept it, and I'll be an ally. Even if I'm reluctant of being so.
Silver will go and say, you know my family honors our deals. What are your conditions?
Shake my hand, and I shall start to say what they are. Or can't you trust me, and your pride will be your fall?
Why do I get Voodoo Man vibes from this?
Probably because
Did
of
you
the
say
massive
Voodoo
reference.
Vincent?
What?
Holy shit, Voodoo Vincent's fucking old.
It's a great game.
Yeah,
It is. I do want to pick up the remaster, but just like, oh, I never even fucking finished it. I used to play the demo a lot because I had one of those demo discs. Won't you shake a poor sinner's hand?
Oh, you're right.
Yes. Are you ready?
Yes. Are you ready?
ready?
That's fine.
Man, that's a great song right there.
I do
Anyway,
admit it is fucking good.
so she's holding her hand out with these scrawlings on her arm that all look like runic. You can roll me a Arcana check if you wish, with advantage, as you can recognize some of the words that are scrawled into these runes, which are in Abyssal.
15. Can I use a lucky point to reroll that 12?
Sure.
15.
Rerolled the 12 to a 12.
Hmm.
15. This is abyssal magic of some sort. And she's the one calling you evil.
She is literally part fucking devil.
She's worse than a devil.
I mean,
she's more like a demon.
That's what Silver Pride partially is.
You can't tell what it means, though. You do know that it's abyssal, though.
I can read Abyssal.
Yeah, it looks like some sort of abyssal magic, but you can't tell what the spell or what sort of ritual she is casting could be. You want to have a truce, right? Shake my hand.
Silver's just going to say, "Are you sure you're ready to deal with the devil?"
Made worse deals, and you're no devil. Not one of the 7, anyway.
Silver's going to say, "You're quite right," as he goes and shakes her hand. And he's going to continue with saying, "Some call me much worse than that."
As you see the this black stuff start moving towards your leg, as she starts to incite an abyssal. Terms of our arrangement are as thus: you shall do what your forefathers helped to do. You shall finish off the Rage Hive. You may have failed the Terror Hive, but you can still succeed in what they were trying to do. Failure in doing so will result in you and everyone that you hold dear being marked for death by the forces of the Abyss, and that I shall see where you are at all times. And with that, the deal is done. She wishes for you to destroy the Rage Hive. As sometimes a little bit of resentment does need to be taken away from this, as you made a good point. This is her talking again. You made a good point that one of the major players has been cut down, even if some of their subsidiaries remain. I'm sure that you will be able to finish off the Rave. What the fuck is going on? The Rage Hive. The Rage Hive. The fucking losing my mind here. The Have Hive.
Congratulations, you've had more than 3 characters in a session.
I've done like 10 in one session. It was fucking stupid of me. Anyway.
So,
You finish this, I'll trust you a little more. I might even show you a thing or two about the Abyss, considering that it seems like you weren't sitting there confused about what I was talking about. There's no way of
Silver will
getting out
say,
of this.
Silver is going to say, that's what I'm counting on. Though, do be careful when you check in on me. I'd hate for you to be embarrassed.
Embarrassed? What do you mean by that? I don't think I'm the one who should be embarrassed hiding themselves away from everyone. Tell the truth already. As she walks off.
So we're just going simply say, don't say I didn't warn you. As he'll head back to the manor.
Yeah, you shook
You shook me on
night long.
Whilst we're here, I may as well try something.
Alright, well,
I mean, that can be done if you want to.
yeah, I have a question.
What's your question, soldier?
So Celestia is an powerful god, right?
Yes.
Does that mean she knows all the spells?
No.
Does she know
She
druid
knows.
spells?
She knows. She knows everything that is holy magic. She does not know abyssal or devil magic.
What about druid?
That might be handled by King Aspen.
Alright. See that. Well, I know what to do. I know who to go to. And I have a plan for an epilogue.
Okay.
Well, it's
I know
not-
there's going to be at least one epilogue regarding the dragons, assuming we survive the climactic battle of the
Well,
main campaign.
I have an idea written down. Something that will definitely save my soul.
You may try it, but remember, Silver owns your soul.
Well, technically, I can renounce that.
You could.
With grave consequences.
Yet another quest added.
Yes,
Boy.
but the consequences is acceptable, like compared to what Satan's got to do to us if we fucked up, if we back up on us.
Zero.
I have okay. Right now,
Zero.
I came up.
What do you think the consequences would be of betraying Silver Pride?
I definitely lose my warlock abilities, but I won't. But the good thing is, I won't be alive to be there. That's one of the possibilities I'm etching for. One of them is considering to shatter my soul.
You're not pulling a Sweetie Belle Chronicles.
Hey, it's better than my fifth idea.
Oh, you have more than 5.
Oh shit! I shouldn't have said that.
There you go. Enjoy
I should
that
not
one.
have said that. I should not have said that. Damn it. Okay, I've been thinking
Are you
on.
ready?
I've been
Do you
thinking
see
on
the,
this on the
do you see
ever
the
since the
XP?
contract thing.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, I've been thinking on this, including mayhap bringing a very very slight bad thing that could fuck this up.
Only 50,000.
Like Jesus Christ, I like the
I
moment
mean,
that
only
I
50,000.
What do you mean only 50,000?
have so many ideas on how
Only
to
50,000.
There is
Yeah, that's a
Like,
lot.
one. There is one quest in this fucking list that supplies more than that, and that's the fucking dragon.
There's also
quest.
Lucifer's Defiance.
Oh yeah.
There's also Lucifer's
Well, that
Defiance,
one
which
is
gives you
like
a
on the
level.
list.
And there is also
That
the
one
one
is
that we
like
just completed,
vague.
which was Broker Do It Saint, which gave us a level. And that was about 90,000 XP.
Yeah, I'm
It was
pretty
like
sure
90 or
something like that.
80.
I have
something.
so many ideas.
It was about that. It was about that. But it jumped us up quite a
The
bit.
only reason why it's 50,000 XP is because Lucifer's a lot scarier, than the Rage Hive, and Checkmate is on an entirely different country with an individual who's growing in power every day, or every time another quest is finished, they grow
The
in
longer
power.
the icon of Finn is on Earth, the stronger it becomes.
Huh.
Straight up head ass motherfucker.
But yeah, so,